hit a dead end. Every time we're swimming, you make sure we sink it into the deep end. Where do I dive in? Every time we sink it down, down, down into the deep end.
post. I have a ton of work to do, okay? I'm going to have an official review coming tomorrow morning, all right, where you guys will be able to find out if this model does get the Bridgemind stamp of approval. Go follow me on X if you haven't already. Somebody said check Discord. Let me check Discord real quick. If you guys haven't already joined the Discord, make sure you do so, by the way. Wow, okay. Yeah, the benchmarks are nuts. Yeah, the benchmarks are super good. But guys, I've got to jump off the stream, okay? Before I go, Remotion video. I need you to now get this rendered and copy it over to my downloads directory and call it Kimmy K3 Bridge Space Remotion video. Okay. All right, sorry, I just pump faked you guys. Pump fake. All right. All right, guys. Yeah, I'm happy that that is insane. All right. All right. I'll be live tomorrow. Okay, 10:30 a.m. I will be live for day 209 coming tomorrow, okay? I'll be back tomorrow. I need to make some content. I'll have a video out tomorrow of my official review. But man, oh man, the Minecraft output, that'll be included in the video tomorrow, okay? I got to get off the stream. Thank you guys for showing up. That's going to be it for today.
Is it coming now? Oh, damn. I did not check and I've been streaming for the last 36 minutes without my voice. That's crazy. I was streaming mute. That's so embarrassing. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry, whoever been here. My voice was not coming. Thank you so much, Social Holic. This genuinely means a lot for you to mention this to me. Genuinely means a lot. I had no idea my voice was not coming. Unfortunately, I did not have much viewers. There were a few viewers. I was like 3 to 4 viewers, but nobody mentioned anything. But thanks to you, kudos, man, for telling me this. I'm genuinely thankful. I don't know how come I did not check OBS today before I starting this. I thought by default it will pick up properly. Let me check the default setting as well for my key. That should not have been the case. But thank you, man. Thank you so much. Things. Yeah, this is fine. And I have it default, right? As you can see. But somehow it went somewhere else and I don't know what happened and it did not pick up my mic. So I'm genuinely sorry for whoever was not help them. So I guess we need to kind of restart everything, whatever we have discussed today, to make sure to make sure now we are live and we are doing everything properly. You're becoming Indian bridge mind soon. Thank you, buddy. That's a great compliment. I genuinely look forward to that guy. He has done some great work, to be honest. And if I can make something like this, which can help the community, build a community in India globally, that will be a great honor. All thanks to you guys, whoever is being a part of this show. So I was just telling everyone, like I was just showing everyone what Meta Muse Spark model is capable of. Mark Zuckerberg just announced it last week. And to be honest, the results actually shocked me as well. And we actually tried and tested it on stream, right? So it is free as of now. I don't think there are any paid plans or whatever. So anybody can just go to meta.ai, sign up, and use the model. And you can actually use it for basic research, graphic generation, image generation, and maybe a few more things. So we asked it to build a portfolio basically from scratch. We did not give it much information. We just asked, giving it full liberty and it will judge. We just made a few improvements to it just with one prompt and kind of saw how it is. And this is what it kind of gave us. And I genuinely liked it, to be honest, if you'll ask me. This is a great UI, right? I don't think anybody can complain with this UI. And I think this is at par with Opus 4.7 or ChatGPT 5.5, I personally. So, yeah, great model there. Any views on just released Kimi K3? Yes, we were actually looking forward to it. I was just reading this tweet by Bridgebind only, actually. Apparently, it beats Fable 5 in game development. I don't know what all parameters it kind of considered apart from game development, but this is crazy. Like, a Chinese open source model is beating the best model any company has ever produced, Fable 5, in UI UX. I think the biggest leverage and positive point about Fable 5 over ChatGPT 5.5 or 5.6, sorry, 5.6 Soul was its UI development. And if Kimi K3 is beating Fable 5 in game development, that's crazy. We'll look at more, I think, benchmarks. It must be live on X. We'll find them. I'll pull it up just quickly now only. So let's see how that is. In the meanwhile, I would love to tell you, what I've been up to and what we are actually building. So we are right now building a AI SaaS for jewelers. We have just started it today. So what I did is basically a long process. First, I figured out what exactly are the issues jewelers are facing, right? Like basically there are multiple issues that I could figure out. There are about 50 such issues that jewelers are facing that you can see right over here in this sheet. Once I figured out all those issues, I categorized it and then I figured out what I need to build around it. And based on that, I gave it a score to each and every problem, right? What the build speed is like, whether there's a space in that particular domain, how much pain point is that. And then basically I figured out out of these 50 problems, what are the problems that I want to build? And to do that, I then did a lot of marketing research. So if I'll show you, yes, we did a marketing research with all the possible AI solutions that are present. And in our research, we figured out there are few categories where there are not a lot of players, very small players who are not doing much of work. So I thought, why not we focus on those things and build a solution for jeweler? Because right now, building a AI native service SaaS or a company is like going to be a biggest deal, right? Even YC mentioned itself. If someone can build a AI native service company, which if you don't know, I'll explain you. Basically, previously what used to happen is if I have a problem, here is the tool, right? If I have a problem, here is the tool. You can solve it using the tool, but you have to do that manual work. Now, what is happening with AI native service companies? This is the problem. My tool will solve that problem. That's the difference now, what it has made with these companies. So basically, any problem that these companies are facing or businesses are facing, be it real estate, jewelry, F&B, or whatever, you can pick your own category where you have some learning or experience or expertise, or you can just do a good research upon and then figure out what problems they are facing, and you actually build a solution which will solve their problem and give them the final outcome. So that's exactly what we are going to do in case of jewelers. Jewelers around the world face a lot of problems. Most of the solutions are CRM driven, or maybe something around marketing, or something around let's say AI designing, or even like they are jewelry designing. So I figured out there is a space where jewelers face a lot of issues while creating catalogs, while create tagging their products, while creating nice pictures and to send it to their whole marketing campaign and stuff. So that's the space, sorry, where we are going to build, and that's what we have started. So based on that, what I did is basically I planned a whole idea with Claude that what it thinks we should build, and we figured out 8 pain points. You can see those pain points over here. I'll show it to you. Um, yeah. So these are the 8 core modules that we are going to build on. These are the 8 pain points. I'll actually have to copy this as well. And this is what we are going to build. Once we start building on these pain points, which already we have started with the UI and UX. And yeah, then we basically created the whole plan of building this. We are going to build of course, the website. And along with that, we are also going to build a capacitor app for iOS and Android. So this will be more easier for jewelers to, right? So that's the plan we are going to do. And I'm not sure if you're aware, what I do is whatever information AI gives me, I keep on storing it in Word documents so I can refer to them as and when required. This is my basically, if you'll see actually the jewelry idea document that I have already started creating. Here are some few prompts that I have been working upon, and I'll just paste my new information, right? So these are our 8 core modules. So yeah, anyway, got named properly. So now this is something that we are going to keep fill up as we move further down the development line, because this comes really handy when you have to look back onto your platform, make sure everything is built to end, refer to them, and of course, give the context to your AI model as well. So yeah, that's something that's going on. Apart from that, we were working a lot today offline as well before we started the stream. I built quite a few projects within today. I can show all those projects actually. The first project that I did is this one. This is not deployed as of now, but as you guys can see, this is a project that I did offline today, which is around mutual consent divorce. There are a lot of cases, guys. It's a little negative side of things, but a lot of settlements that happen, which takes months and years and lots of money from both the partners. So I thought, why not solve this problem digitally and build a platform for it? So both the parties, and as well as lawyers and their advocates can actually get onto one place, discuss everything out. Both the partners can give their own inputs without hiding anything, because it's very private with each of their thoughts. figure out where they kind of land and what is mutually beneficial for both of them, and then figure out a way forward to see, what are the next step they should take, what are the forms they need to fill out, who they need to contact, all of that. So that's something that we have built. It's a fully functional platform. It's not deployed as of now, but if you can sign in and all of that, you can do, and your lawyers and everybody can come in. So this is one that we have built. uh, okay. So is there a community where you can share these projects for collaboration, or are they private only? As of now, buddy, these projects are private. I actually do some open source contribution as well, because I definitely feel I want to give back to the community, which is on GitHub. If you'll go to GitHub, I've actually built two skills. In fact, somebody. So this is one skill which is called Frontier. So this I built when Fable was about to go, right? So what I did is I wrote a skill which makes my Opus, Sonnet, GPT, or Gemini produce work which was close to Fable 5, right? Like it has different skills for different purposes, starting from design, code, product, media, sales, and everything. And it is completely open source. We have 77 stars as well on this. And of course, the skill, I think a lot of people used it and actually gave me a positive feedback. And apart from this, I also built one more skill, which is a production audit, which is again open source. Anybody can use it. That skill, yeah, this skill basically, where before you push your code into production, it checks on 24 different lenses, right from attack, failure mode, life cycle of variables and stuff, content and copy, LLM and prompt quality, abuse and limits. There are 24 different lenses it can check upon, and basically give the output whether your code is production ready or not, and whether you need to fix something or not. And it actually then runs the loop and fix it. So these are the two skills that I've built. Hi, can you review my project? Of course, buddy. Please mention in the chat. You can just put the name space. Is it .com, .a, or whatever? I would love to review it. Please do share with us. Okay, yeah. Moving on. So yeah, this is something that I've been doing online for the community. Both these skills have decent traction and people are actually using it. That's the feedback that I have gotten particularly. So I think this looks great. Apart from that, we also made one more website today. This is for my content business. Basically, I run a content marketing agency. And as you see, this is something that I built today with Fable, and I'm absolutely loving the website. Website was existing, it had most of the things, but I like completely transformed it, if you ask me. So now this looks way more classy, way better in terms of UI, way better in terms of detailing, and how everything. Yeah, as you can see, previously it was nice. I wouldn't call it like a failure. I think I built it with Opus 4.5, and with Fable, I think it completely. So yeah, I am pretty like happy about it, and I literally just did everything in couple of hours and deployed it to production. Like that's how fast I built it and did it, because this was a really good website that AI built. And one more product that we built, and this is something that we're going to market as well, which is Synclify. It's a Instagram management platform where you can do everything around your Instagram at one place, be it scheduling, content planning, collaboration plans, invoicing, DM automation, competitor tracking, everything in one place. And that's something we again did with Fable and Opus and transformed the whole. So this was another thing that we did today. And why we were able to do everything, because Claude did a reset on its limit, and our weekly limits anyways gets reset today like at 2:30 a.m. So I thought, why not exploit Fable as much as possible? And if you'll see, I've already used 75% within, like, let's say 10 hours, 10 and 12 hours of coding. So yeah, crazy work that I've been doing with Fable today. I think this looks really great. Uh, we also working on Google Meet alternative for our project, with post tracking and exercise tracking for our physio agents. Okay. Uh, Google Meet alternative with post tracking. So basically, if I'm understanding it correctly, what you're trying to build is, for example, I'm a physiotherapist and I have a client, right, who I have I'm doing an online consultation. And in that online consultation, they are in a Google Meet kind of a meeting with me, and they are doing the exercise and everything themselves on the other side of the screen. And with post tracking, I'm actually checking how good of the post they are making and kind of suggesting them improvements and everything. Is that what you're doing? Cool. So yeah, as I was saying, these are all the things that I did within today with Fable, which was crazy. I could not imagine doing this, to be honest, with everything that we did within like a day. So yeah, AI is crazy. Of course, this product is completely live. So if anybody wants to use it, they can. We are going to enhance all the user experience here as well. That's something that we are working on parallelly. As you guys can see, this is working. It actually did a lot more work. Let me figure out what is left and let me start working on it again. Yeah, sure. Let's continue with the work list and let me know once all the remaining ones are done as well. So yeah, so it's gonna work it out and let's see how it goes. It's still in last 15 days we make revenue of 9.5 lakhs. Wow. I think I should be the one taking classes from you around marketing and stuff. That's crazy, man. That's really commendable. Kudos to you. Cheers. I think that's a great revenue, and that too you have done only in last 15 days. That's absolutely crazy. Please share some of the inputs if you want to, how you built it, what's your platform. We'll check it out, and of course, what was your marketing strategy and all of that if you'd like to share. First, please tell me what your product is. If you can put the name of your product in the chat. Check with it out. Yeah, I don't think we have that link. You cannot post, but you can actually just post yeah, the name and maybe is it a .com or anything. One doctor and 18 feet. Nice. How did you onboard them? Like, what was your strategy to onboard those people? Cool. So this is running, guys, parallelly. This is also building up. I think, yeah. So it's now in the self review loop. It's going to screenshot whatever it has built, and then it's going to iterate to make sure everything is proper. So right now, as you can see, it is screenshotting all the things that it has done. This is something I do with all my projects to do like a visual review of everything, right? And yeah, moving on. Yeah. Okay, cool. We were discussing about Kimi K, right, guys? Let me see. Yeah, Meta Muse we have done. Let me. Yep, Kimi K benchmarks. Social holic. As you were talking, here are Kimi K benchmarks. Let's look at it. Deep Sweet, we have 57.5, right below Fable, better than Opus and GPT 5.5, below GPT 5.6 whole as well. Terminal benchmark, way better than Fable 5, just below Soul. Okay, retracted. Why does it say retracted? What happened? It says your messages got retracted. Did you like delete it or something, or did YouTube do anything? I don't know. Sorry if YouTube kind of deleted it because I did not do any. Retracted means I think you took it back, right? But anyways, Frontier Sui above Soul, below Fable, of course. Okay. Program benchmark Kimike better than everything. Kimike code bench just below Fable, and Sui Marathon we have on top. Wow, for long run basically. That's great. Yes, I delete. Okay, no worries, buddy. Would you like to share your platform, like the link to your platform or anything? And here in general agents also. Okay, so guys, Kimike 3 just got launched, and on benchmarks, it seems like it's destroying or is almost equivalent to the best frontier models out there. If I'm not wrong, Kimike is cheaper than those models, but not cheaper as to what Kimike 2.7 was. So I think Kimike 3 is 3 million input and $15, $3 input and $15 output per million tokens. So I think that is still a decent price, but I think now they are going in the price range of frontier models slowly. I don't know why is that happening, because they were more about open source and cheap models. But I guess as they're building more intelligence, that's going to happen with every model, even with DeepSeek or anything that's going to come out. But having said that, these benchmarks look surreal for Kimike. I think frontier benchmarks, it's literally just below Fable 5 or at some places below GPT 5.6 Soul, which is crazy because I don't think anybody expected it to be this good, right? Like, even I did not expect it to be this good. I was maybe expecting it to be Opus good, Opus 4.8 or something good, but this is like right, like GPT 5.6 good. So yeah, if you are looking forward to spend some more money and less money, Kimi K3 might be a way to go. E requires Google to give OpenAI, Anthropic, and other AI access to key Android features. So I don't know what they keep doing. Okay, yeah. Here we have another example: Kimi K3 versus GPT 5.6. Different in taste is so stark. Like if I swap Kimi K3 name with Fable 5, people will trust it. So this is GPT 5.6 Soul, and this is Kimi K3. Wow. Look how realistic this is. This is good, but this is not realistic, right? This is very raw. Here it's quite realistic. Crazy. What is this around? The number of users or something? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I guess this is number of users. Claude must be shooting up at any point. Gemini got a lot of users. ChatGPT just 1 billion users. We know that, right? And then Claude in 2026 just what? I don't know. But yeah, it's crazy, guys. Kimi K3, the result seems surreal, to be honest. This will be more easier. And I think, yeah, people are going to use it live for their development and other purposes soon. Let's see how that pans out. Cognition raises 1 billion. And yeah, that helps professional get discovered. Okay. Okay. Let me, guys, sorry. There are a lot of investment news today on X. I'm just checking if we have any more benchmarking news or something. Yeah, over here we have. I was wrong about Kimi K3. Just tried it in Claude code and it is Fable 5 level for sure. Far better than GPT 5.6, at least at front end. You see, guys, we have another competitor in front end to Fable. Everybody was thinking nobody is going to beat Fable in front end. Even ChatGPT Soul 5.6 is great, but it is nowhere close to Fable in terms of front end. It's definitely the best model for value for money as of now. But I think, yeah, this this doesn't look that good. I think, yeah. Oh, there was like there is less AI slop for sure. As you guys can see, there is no like box design and all of those things. So that's a good thing. If it is, there is less AI slop. The design looks more okay. It has done some motion and animation as well. I like how much variation there is to design with Kimi K3 as well. So yeah, we have another model within July. So far in July, if we just recall, we got Fable 5 back. Then we got Grok 4.5. Then we got MetaMuse Spark 1.1. We got ChatGPT 5.6, Sol, Terra, and Luna. And now we got Kimi K3. So five best models launched within a span of 15-18 days. It's crazy. I think this is the best time to be a developer, best time to build anything, because the models are going out back to back like this. If your budgets are low, go with Kimi K3 or ChatGPT. If your budgets are high, go with Fable and just build everything out there. Right? Like whatever you want to, whatever you have always thought of, whatever you feel is a problem that someone in your family, in your friends, in your around the businesses around anyone is facing, build it out if you possibly. And not just, I think July is not going to end there. We have two more models at least that are going to release according to me. One is Opus 5, because Anthropic is going to take out Fable 5 from the subscription and replace it with Opus 5, which will be equal intelligence that of ChatGPT Soul 5.6, or maybe a slightly better than that. So Opus 5 is definitely going to get released in the next 1 week or 10 days. And we'll also going to have Gemini 3.5 Pro. Google has been delaying cheap 3.5 Pro Gemini since a long time. They released 3.5 Flash in their, I think, Google I/O event, but they said they're going to release 3.5 Pro in June, and now it's almost mid-July and they haven't launched it. So I am pretty excited what they come up with, because Google is also pretty generous with their usage limits, especially on anti-gravity. So yeah, once they launch it, if it is good with UI, when Gemini 3 got launched and 3.1 Pro got launched, they were really good with UI for that time. Now, of course, they are of no match, but I think it will be a great thing to see within a month of July. Two more model coming, frontier level models. I'm talking about five are already here. Maybe DeepSeek next version will also come. So I think July 2026 is going down in history for a AI. Just launched China's biggest open weights modelet, and the numbers are genuinely wild. 2.8 trillion parameter, 16 active per token, 1 million token context window available right now. Kimi 3 K3 Max for general listening and coding. Kimi K3 Swarm Max for running 100 of parallel agents. So I think this Kimi K3 Swarm Max is just like Ultra Code we have for Claude, as well as now we have Ultra for GPT 5.6 as well. So I think that's what it is Swarm Max for. They have launched, and K3 Max is just your regular Max. One shotted a 3D paper plane game with full physics. Testers call it Fable 5 on front end tasks. If that is the case, guys, and Opus 5 does not match that, people are going to use Kimi K3 for front end. And I'm guessing on Open Router, it must already be there, right? Like I think they launch on Open Router. Yeah. On top. Kimi K3, the input is $3, output is $15 per 1 million token. Release 16 July. You see, guys, all these models. NewSpark, Kimi K3, ChatGPT, Grok 4.5, all these got released in July 2020. And also the relaunch of Fable 5, which is over here. So yeah, it's a crazy month. We are going to get Gemini 3.5 Pro and Opus 5 as well within this month. I think so. Provider Moonshot AI. Okay. Yeah, I think benchmarks are still coming in, but looks crazy. Looks good. So we have Moonshot AI Schemy K3. And just imagine whoever in this world have potential to run it offline, how happy they must be today. Like if you have, the machinery or the resources to run any AI model like Kimi K3 offline, how happy they must be. They're getting ChatGPT 5.6 or Fable like intelligence, not better than it, but like intelligence. And that is open sourced. They don't need to spend a penny running it once they have the whole, setup done. How much is it? Like Kimi K3 model size. Get anything? Like, we know it's a 2.8 trillion parameter model, but what is the size of it? 1 million. What is the model's size of the weights? a reply for this. Uh, okay, yeah, here it is. Hasn't officially detailed. However, at 2 the raw unquantized rate would require 5.6 TB of storage in standard 16-bit precision or 1.4 terabytes if optimized at 4-bit quantity. 1.4 TB of memory is required to run Kimi K3 offline at 4-bit quantized. I think that's genuinely not bad for an organization, for an enterprise who have been spending millions of dollars on AI tokens. If they can just download, build a machinery which supports 1.4 TB of RAM, a little more, of course, for processes and everything, and they can run a model locally and use it, they will save so much money. And of course, this is keep going to improve. So I think this is a golden opportunity for any organization who has been eyeing for a offline AI model or an open source model that they can integrate in their workflows, that they can integrate in their organization. So crazy good. I think companies should check this out. Wow. Okay. So yeah, Kimi K3 is here. Okay, this is a one shot picture. Really good. Do we have any other information that he has posted? Kimi K3 is better than GLM 5.2, of course. Just dropped on open router, 1 million open weights.
All right, guys, Kimi K3 has finally dropped, and we have our
Just beat Fable 5 on Bridge Bench Horror House game text. Yeah, I actually saw his horror house game on Fable 5, and let's see this also. So we can maybe also, tell. Wow, it looks really sick. Like it's super clean. All the gates, walls, the light. I think it's definitely a little more lit up for a horror game from the practical physics point of view, but I think from UI point of view, it's absolutely on point, absolutely insane, right? Like, wow, this looks too good, guys. So actually, Kimi K3 beat Fable 5 on UI UX, so maybe it will beat on SaaS development and another UI benchmarks as well. Yeah. OpenAI is selling ChatGPT basketball for $70. What is ChatGPT basketball? Let me see. Okay, we have Kimi K3 versus K 2.7 versus Fable 5, X High versus ChatGPT 6. Okay, so this is Kimi K3, I guess. K 2.7, Fable 5 High, and ChatGPT, right? How it is? This looks good. This looks good. These two does not. This is also fine. This is, of course, not that good. So I guess, yeah, the Chinese models, Chinese companies were not lying, guys. They are building the frontier intelligence very quickly. I think all those claims that China was far, far, far behind in model in frontier development of AI models, I don't think that is the case anymore. They are right at the cusp of it. And I think they might be able to beat these frontier companies very soon if this is the pace with which it's a predecessor is the open model I've spent the most on and not because of code. Built SimCity using GPT 5.0. Okay. It's out, but not better than Fable 5 or Opus 5 level. It is really good, persistent, determined, but token hungry, and also very, very slow. This is another review that we have for this, that it says it's token hungry and it's slow. So that must be something to watch out for. I don't know if Cursor Bench gives open source model reviews. Check. Oh, it's why is this coming in Chinese? Cursor Bench 3.0. They give open model GLM. Yeah, they do. They do give. I kind of trust Cursor Bench for everything except for Grok because that's definitely biased. But apart from that, I genuinely trust it. Hello, my anti-gravity when it says credits just ends in 2 3 prompts. Any solution? Hi Chaitanya. So anti-gravity, you are using Gemini on anti-gravity, or are you using Claude? Because if you are using Claude on anti-gravity, of course, I can imagine um, you will lose like very quickly your credits. Because the biggest reason for that is Gemini, of course. Okay, so if you're using Gemini Flash, I'm guessing 3.5. So I'll give you one solution to this if you'd like to implement. The solution is, if you or anyone in your family has Geo number, right? You can get 1 year of Gemini Pro for free. And that 1 year of Gemini Pro will give you a lot more usage. And with that usage, you can actually build something more, and it won't end at 2 2 3 prompts. You'll be able to give it like at least, I think, 10 to 15 prompts or even more. And then it will refresh also in every 5 hours. So go with that. Buy, you don't even have to buy it. If you're going to buy it, it's I think $20, 2000 rupees. And if you're not going to buy it, just find a Geo number, register online, you will get it very quickly. And yeah, you can get 1 year of Gemini Pro for free. That's something that you can do to save up credits, to save up money, and keep going with your anti-gravity. Okay, over here, what do we have? 832 test pass. All of this is done. And all 458. Okay, so it's still working. It's going to work in the loop. Yeah, so it's gonna keep going. Let's check our usage, guys, quickly. I remember we were at 75% with 75 still with Fable. I think it has done its work. And session limit, we are at 22%. So I think we are good to go. And anyways, we are getting a reset in 2 hours. So that should be fine. So M0 is built. I'm stopping here. Okay, cool. All of this step zero, Claude is done. Plan also in components is done. All of that is done. Logged in process. Okay, cool. All right. We have our first look of this jewelry platform. Who's excited, guys? I am. We are going to take the first look of our jewelry platform. Let's see what this has built. Okay. As of now, we are just figuring out the different requirements that we have, or different systems we need to create those catalogs. Okay. Let me ask it quickly what we have built so far. Play with open catalog. The motion is part screenshot can't show. Self reveal and 3 times. Can you explain me in simple terms what we have built so far? Let's check what we have built. So yeah, I guess Chaitanya, if you'll do that, you will be able to save up tokens and money, and you will not you'll not end up just putting 2 to 3 prompts. Can you tell me that recharge plan, please? I'm unable to find it. If I'm not wrong, it is with the 399 or 499 recharge plan. Even I have it, but I think it was with that only. My Geo app. Let me check, buddy, if I can. Oh, I'm just installing it. Give me a second. I'll try my best to tell you. Meanwhile, Sushalik says, "What is your screen vertical? The ID screen isn't full. Why isn't it horizontal?" So my screen is 27-inch. That's why I think it's not full. On this shorts live stream, if you'd like to go ahead, buddy, just switch to the full screen stream. That is also live. Go to my channel. I'm streaming on vertical as well as on full screen, so you can maybe go there. There you will see the whole screen, the whole ID, the whole uh, whatever we are researching and working. If you'd like, please shift there. It's the similar experience. Even better, you will be able to see bigger screen over there. So yeah, if you'd like, please switch. I will try to fix it, maybe to fix the whole bottom side of my uh, vertical as well, to kind of fit properly. But I'm not sure if that will work. But I'll try for sure for the next stream. As of now, if you want better experience, just switch to the horizontal stream. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. Okay, yeah, we were checking my Geo app, right? You don't know why I did it. Yeah, it's the 349 plan, buddy. 349 rupee plan. Explore plans. Did they remove the Gemini? Damn, I don't think they should. Oh yeah, there is Pro Gemini, Google Gemini worth 35,000. Yeah, it's still there. 349 rupee plan. Chaitanya, if you'll check on your Geo, the 349 plan, I'll show you. I hope I'm not showing anything else. We check. Yeah. If you'll read the 349 rupee plan at the bottom, you will see the Gemini. You can screenshot my screen. Uh, yeah, you will see over there in the camera. Let me full. You see this over here? It says the 349 rupee plan and you will get it. Wait, let me even. Yeah, right side. Yeah, you can buy this plan and you're going to get Gemini. Yeah, I think this is what you can do to get Gemini Pro plan for free as of now with your plan. Yeah, I've just wait for a second. I kind of made it for you in the right way. But yeah, you can go ahead and use that, get the full intelligence for free, and put more prompts and build something good. My pleasure, man. Okay, let's move back. We're doing. Is it 1 year or 1 month? 1 year actually. And you don't have to buy the plan again. Once you will buy it, you're good to go and sort it. So it's for 1 year. The foundation of the app, and they are going to release Gemini 3.5 Pro very soon. I'm guessing in the next 10 days. So it will be like a golden opportunity for you to build something of the frontier level, like Opus and GPT 5.6. So just buy it as soon as you can, because you never know when these plans will go away. So just buy it and then use it once they release Gemini 3.5 Pro. Of course, it will be more token heavy and everything, but you will get better intelligence and better usage for it. Think of like jewelry showroom. Before you display a necklace, you build the showroom itself, the wall, the lighting, software, code is organized. Okay, let me confuse. This is color. Basically, this is how it will look, right? That's what it is saying. Like, this is how I'm building the whole platform. This is the base of the platform. Project everything else lives inside the code is organized. Check will catch. Clever use. Okay, this is the every visual ingredient that the product will ever use. So that's what we have built with this. It's React hosted on Railway Super. Right? You mean my product? Yeah, it's I'm building in React. I think on Superbase is something that I'm going to. Socialholic. I didn't get it what you're saying. For payment gateway, what will you use? So as of now, I'm going to build it for India. So I think the Razorpay is the best option out there right now. If you try to go global, then Stripe definitely supports, but you have to like talk to them, get the application approved and all of that. But I think Razorpay is doing decent job, and initially that is definitely that you can use, and eventually you can figure out if there is a better solution when you go global, or when you can find more customers. You can also negotiate with these platforms for lesser margins. So to begin with, probably I'm gonna go with Razorpay and then eventually figure out whatever. Okay, so we have our our whole kit basically, sorry, and we have animations and everything. All right, so now we can go ahead and start building the actual product. All right, so I now got the feel of it and everything. I think there is always a scope of improvements. So make sure all the colors, all the graphics, animations, UI, UX, motion, everything is wow and very user friendly. And keeping that in mind, if there are any further improvements, you can do that and then move on to building the actual platform. Let's move on and build this platform into it. All right. So yeah, and build this end to end. I don't want to say. They're saying you continuously have to recharge of 350 or above to keep Gemini services active. I am not sure, buddy, if that is the case because, to be honest, I think I have a pro plan regardless of Gemini. So maybe that is why I don't face that issue. But they might have changed some terms. But if I remember when I bought it, I did not have to recharge it again and again. I just associate it with my number and email ID, and then I just got it forever. If that is the case, I would suggest you find someone who is already using Geo number, right? Because if you can find someone who is using it, they are anyways recharging per month. And if they're doing it, you can just ask them to integrate your email onto it and then use it. That would be my suggestion. We have Bespokil, if I'm pronouncing it right. Hi. Said hi. Hi. How are you doing, buddy? How's it going, man? All right, let's move on. So yeah, M0 is signed off. We are just doing a polish pass and then we are doing superbase migration, schemas, login page, onboarding, app shell, and settings and all of that. Cool. Let's keep going. We have used 75% Fable and we are resetting in 2 hours. So I think we are good. Use Claude instead. Yes, absolutely. We are using Claude. This is anti-gravity, but I have installed the Claude code extension and I'm using Claude only. I personally prefer Claude. I only use Claude. I don't even use ChatGPT as of now because I feel Fable 5, as long as I have Fable 5, I still have the best intelligence. And they're soon going to launch Opus 5 as well. So right now we are doing all this development on Claude and that to Fable 5. So don't worry. And we have another project that we are running on backend, just few things on Opus as well. Okay, let's finish these 381. Okay, yeah, it's running. So we can just check the status. So you're running in the backend. What is the current status? How many of them are remaining? Cool. So let's check running in the backend. We had about 1800 issues and improvements that we were doing on our platform. This platform was built primarily with Gemini, actually 3.1. So it had a lot of issues and I wanted to do a lot of improvement. So now I'm doing all of that with Claude. As of now, it is running on Opus because these are all backend tasks, heavy tasks. If I'll give Fable, it will wipe out my limit like this. So this is running on Opus, and this one is running on Fable because here I can actually, and I'm using medium reasoning, by the way. Then it says Claude is bad at front end UI design and all. No. Please, I don't think if you're prompting things correctly, what I can do for you is, of course, I'm not going to say it's bad or good. I will let you be the judge. I just built 3 different products today after. So check all of them and tell me whether if you feel it is actually bad at front end. So this was first product, all the animations, all the colors, all the different motions and everything that you see was done by Claude over here. And this is the day mode, this is the night mode. So for you to see all of this, everything was done by Claude. So I wouldn't call Claude bad. I think it's still the best if you're using Fable. Gemini was good when it got launched. We are still waiting for Gemini 3.5, but Claude is exceptionally good with front end design, especially Fable. I'll show you another website. This is again one of my other websites that I did work on today. And all this animations and everything you see is done by Claude. I used Fable for this and then kind of did a check with Fable as well. So, I have the best of the designs. So it removes a lot of AI slop. It does not have that box design as you can see over here, over here. Things are like without AI slop. And that's how what we have improved with Fable. This is already in production. This is not yet in production. Of course, what I was showing you. So yeah, it is pretty good if you'll use it properly, if you prompt it properly. So and we are building live with Fable. So I'll anyways show you guys as we get any progress or we make any progress on it. Having said that, I think there was one more thing. Yes, there is one more website that I made actually today. So you be a judge of that too. Actually, it's also live. It's for my content company. It's called Wizarding Media. All of this was again done with Claude and So yeah, you see all of this motion, graphics, colors, everything was decided with Fable. So I wouldn't call it bad because I genuinely feel it has a lot of potential and it has done great work for me if I prompt it. How do you earn from this? I'm a beginner. So there are multiple ways to earn from any of the work that I am doing or anyone doing out there. The first way is that if you're building your own business. So this is my own business, Wizarding Media, which I've been working on for the last 7 years. It's a content marketing agency where I work with a lot of clients globally, help them grow online. So this is my presence. This is a way of me presenting my work. So this is how I basically build my own websites through which I'm presenting my work, which helps me get more clients. So this is one way I earn. The second is this SaaS tool that I've built. This is also around Instagram. This SaaS tool, as of now, has very few users, but eventually my plan is to add as many users as possible onto this. It can be a creator, it can be a brand, it can be a agency or a freelancer who is working in this domain. So this is another platform that I've built, and I'm going to sell it as a SaaS. So I have these price points over here that you see. So this is what we are basically selling, and this is how I'm going to earn month on month. The last project that we are building right now is a AI SaaS for jewelers, which I'm building specifically for one purpose, that there is a AI event that is going to happen very soon here in Mumbai, where I live. And I want to go to that event and pitch to jewelers the solution that we are going to build. So this is the solution that we are building for them. So this is how we are earning with this. People are earning in various ways. They are making SaaS products. They are making solution for other people. They are making agents for other people. So you can actually build with AI, do stuff for others, do stuff for yourself, make your life easier. So there are numerous ways in which you can earn through AI nowadays and with this level of intelligence. Chaitanya says, is there any tricks to remove AI slop? There are not tricks as such, but there are various ways in which you remove AI slop. And I would say once you develop more and more projects, you get to understand and learn those projects and learn that slop, right? For example, I'll give you some examples of AI slop. In website designing, M dashes, the biggest of slop. Using too many technical terms instead of simplified language. That's another AI slop. Third AI slop is box design. That is again a huge AI slop that people don't really focus on and let their websites be. And last AI slop that I can quickly point out could be a purple gradient design. You might point out that our website has that design as well, but this was the whole vibe of the website that I wanted. And when I actually built it with AI, at that point, it wasn't considered a slop. Now you might consider it a slop, but I think now it looks so good that I don't want to change anything. So yeah, as of now, we'll stick with this. Eventually, if you want to, we'll change. So these are some ways in which you can remove design AI slop, add more animations and motions which are proper and more in sync with what you're developing. So this is something I would say. Ankit Jen says, can you recap quick? Absolutely, sure. So Ankit, firstly, let me tell you. So today, Anthropic reset their limit for everything, right? And my usual day of reset is Friday at 2:30 a.m. So in about 2 hours from now. So I had a whole day with Fable and I went crazy with it. Right now, if you'll see my Fable usage or my Claude usage is 76%, and that is something that I just did in 10 hours. My all model usage is already at 43% again in 10 hours. And of course, current sessions I'm maxing out as much as possible. So within this, I built three things within today. The first one is Synclify. If you'll go, I have completely transformed Synclify. I think you had a chance to look at it when it was before implementation, before this. But now, if you'll see over here, you can check how good everything looks. Everything is changed. Everything looks excellent according to me. Please feel free to drop your feedback as well. But this is something that we did today. We removed the complete slop. We removed a lot of things. I cannot show you the previous website, unfortunately, but this is how it looks now. I might be able to show you previous website. I'll check it, but this is how it looks now. I've completely transformed. Second thing I did is for my another website, Wizarding Media. If you'll go here, I transformed this website as well today. So if you'll see this, this is a website that I built in 2 hours. and I launched it into production because I loved it so much. If you'll see, I'm scrolling right now, and this is how the whole scroll and everything is going. It's very clean, very simple, very nice. Information is put together very nicely. So I just put it directly into production today. If you'll go to wizardingmedia.com, you'll find this website live. So these are the two things that we did. And apart from that, if you don't know, I'm working on building a legal platform for divorces where people can come together, solve their issues, and get divorced much faster than spending 5 years and lakhs of rupees on it. So this is another platform we built within today again. And in fact, like not today, I've been working on this for like a couple of weeks, but I made a lot of changes in terms of UI today on this, added light mode and all of that as well. All those animations, added like proper flow structure to it, all those things that basically we did. So everything is right now functional. It's not deployed. This is another thing, but I will be deploying it very soon as I test it. So all of this I did within today with Fable. And right now we are working on a solution for jewelers. We are building an AI SaaS for jewelers, which is right now currently building upon. Again, we are using Fable for this, where we are solving a very crucial problem that jeweler. Uh, Ankit says crazy. Thank you, man. Thank you. So yeah, all of this in a day is possible with AI. Otherwise, this would have taken like what, months and months. Chaitanya says, would you like to check my dental care website? Of course, please do share the link. I don't think you can put the link in the chat. What you have to do is put the name of your website and then space, 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 and whether it's a .com, .ai, whatever it is. So don't put the link because YouTube won't show me the link. So yeah, can you please put the name of your website and then space whatever it is? Because otherwise I won't be able to see it. You might be able to see. I've built this, but I'm unable to sell it offline. Yeah, please do share. We'll check it out. Let's see if we can help you in any way. Can this be done on your phone? Westbuckle asks. Um, at this level, no. But if you are doing something at a smaller level, you possibly can. Uh, at smaller level, there are multiple tools now. Even Cursor launched their AI on phone, so you can actually code and prompt on the go. So those are the tools that are coming up. As of now, I would say you can still do all of this to an extent, but if you're properly developing, you will probably require a basic laptop or a good system or whatever, depending on what you're trying to build. But on a phone, as of now, this level of development is not completely possible. But Cursor has come up with their app. Claude Code, I think, might soon come up with a phone version as well. Codex might come up with a phone version. So yeah, things are in progress, and I think they'll come out very soon. But they are more for maintenance and monitoring and all of that, not really the development. AI SaaS, how would you manage AI usage? API will cost money, right? Absolutely. So all these AI SaaS that you build more or less will always cost you, right? And the idea is you figure out how much your user will use it, right? Let's say, for example, in Synclify, I am giving a certain amount of AI features and certain amount of AI usage for anyone. So if anyone is buying, let's say 2000 rupees package, they get 50 AI generated output. They can generate it however I want. And I've made that calculation that if somebody is using or making that to 50 calls, how much it will cost me as a company in terms of API usage, because that is the costly part. All these subscription are quite cheap. You're not paying enough, right? Like for example, whatever I'm paying in $200 Claude Max plan, I'm almost getting intelligence of $8,000 equivalent, right? That's how subsidized they are right now. But that is not the case with API. So with API, then you have to kind of figure out how much it will cost, and then you can charge that amount to your user. Okay, so this is done with step one. Let's check it out quickly, guys. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, this is it. This Okay, I think it did most of the work in the backend, so there is nothing to show. Let me just check. I think everything is blank as of now on this server. So can we build the complete front end before we jump onto the backend or anything? I want all the pages, all the elements ready from front end perspective, uh, with the best motions, graphics, animations, UI/UX design, and make sure we are doing this in the best way possible. If you need anything, let me know. Okay. Ankit, again, one more thing you will realize I have added the speech to text, so I'm not typing anymore. I'm just quickly doing speech to text, writing my long prompts in like seconds and entering it. So that's another thing that I've added. Tech friend says, "Bro, I like your shots. How do you make them?" Buddy, basically, I have explained the whole process of making my shots. If you'd like, I can explain again. It's a long process that I do after my stream ends, and of course, for editing, I have an editor. Like I'm not doing it automatically. Everything is being done manually in terms of edit. So that is being done by my editor. Rest, the whole plan and everything, I do it with AI. I can show it to you basically. I don't mind. So what happens is once my stream gets over, I have this co-work where I basically extract the shots. I just give it the SRT file, and then it creates an Excel sheet for me with a lot of details that I can show. So this is the sheet that it creates. Basically, it creates first the editor guidelines that they need to follow. Secondly, it has all the shots for me with category, platform, title, what is the hook line, what are the cut segments, what happens in that, is are there any editor notes for it, YouTube title, Instagram caption, and X copy. And then my editor just follow the whole process and put the link for me here. So this is how I have been creating multiple shots. And from each stream, as you can see, I get like almost what, 28 shots, right? 28 to 30 shots. This is how I have been like creating multiple shots and then posting it online just to get better distribution and reach. Yeah, this is my methodology. And then, of course, I am trying and thinking if I can use some AI tool to also edit the videos, but that's still in the process, in thought process primarily. I have found some libraries and some GitHub repositories which can achieve this. So that will be something we can try maybe a little later. So it can be converted into a tool. So yeah, this is what we have been doing. Deleted, corrupted. Okay. All right. Moving on. Chaitanya says, check it. I also sent it to you. Admin creds. Uh, admin creds. Buddy, I'm still unable to see your website name actually. I'm sorry. Can you please put your website name only as of now as I'm talking? Simply just put your website name. Do not put the link, just the name. Ankit says, are you using Whisperflow? No, Ankit. So I am using an open source model. I'm not paying anything. I thought first I will try how good open source models are. And then if I want to, or if I need to, I'll switch to a paid model. So if I'll show you, give me a second. So I am using a tool called Handy. It's a GitHub open source repository. I can show it to you also. Yeah, handy. So this is the something that tool looks like. It has various models. I'm using Parakeet V3 for this. You can also install it. It's a 500 MB model, so it always loads up in the RAM. I have plenty of RAM. So yeah, and then I'm using this. It's pretty accurate, pretty good speed with English specifically, and I'm not paying anything. It's free. I have history and everything as well over here. So it's working out so far well for me. If I'll require, I'll maybe switch to uh Whisperflow or something else if it will be needed. As of now, I'm just doing it for free, so why not? And since this was my first time using speech to text, I did not want to spend right away. Okay. Chaitanya has given us. Okay, Chaitanya, yes. Now I can see. Give me a second. Copy paste it and oh, okay, yeah, this is opening. Parakeet is the model which people use to cheat in the interview. No. Yes, I am not sure if that is the model or what is the case with it, but I have also seen a lot of people with the screenshots and everything where it's working live. So basically, Parakeet is translating things from speech to text as your interviewers are talking something, and then another AI model or maybe Parakeet itself is giving you the response. So Parakeet is more or less an open source model. It's pretty fast. So that's why maybe people are using it for videos or cheating as you call it, or in interviews and others. All right, so this is the website that Chaitanya has shared with us. Okay, it looks pretty clean. Over here we have this. All right, you can select a treatment and you get estimated cost. Nice, nice thing. All right, then we have this, our clinic, and all this. Okay, cool, man. I think from the first glimpse, great work. I would not call it bad. Social holic, I gave my site name 3 times, but you ignored. Nobody, I did not ignore. So basically, what will happen is if you are writing the whole link of your website, I won't be able to see that message. Only you will be able to see that message in the chat. As you see, Chaitanya, what he did is he wrote 3 words without dots and everything. So if he'll give me in that format, I can quickly pick it up. I genuinely want to. I please trust me. I'm sorry, I did not mean to ignore any message at all as of now. Right? Hardly anyone is talking to me, so why will I ignore? So genuinely saying, I did not ignore it on purpose. It just I could not see that. Like let I can show you. I can actually show you. You see over here, I cannot see the chats with links and everything. So I can only see the chat. These are my links that I. That's why I can see. For anybody, I cannot see your chat. All right. Yeah, moving on. Chaitanya will just discuss about this in a moment. Give me a second. Is Claude an outrage or outage? Okay, Ayush, I think you mean outage. You can always check. Is Claude not working? Right? You can check the Claude status. And as you can see, there is a partial outage on Claude AI. Yep, there is a partial outage on multiple things. But fortunately for us, this is still working. So lucky us, to be honest. It's still running. We are running Claude Opus and we are running Claude Fable. So both of them are working good for us. Maybe for you or somewhere it is an outage. My physio point and it's.com. Cool. Right. We'll be right with you, Social Holic. Let's first quickly check Chaitanya's and check admin panel too. Yeah, I will check that. Let's first open what he has built. Okay, from first uh, look at it, I feel this can be improved. But having said that, I genuinely like this. How clean this is. You have the emergency on top. You have very simple options on top for me. And then you are explaining what it is about, all of these. There is always scope of improvement, and that's what we are going to talk about. But I think you have done a great job for the first. Okay. One thing I would say is never make this scroll based website. Okay. What is happening is basically this is my homepage. And if I click about, I am only scrolling on the same page. Try to keep your pages separately. Like, for example, in my other project as well, all the pages are separate. It's not scrolling down. On scroll, I have different data. On the all the pages, I have different data. So first, try to do that, right? Secondly, I would say do not leave your hero element this plain. As of now, this is nice, but over here, because the background image is so light, it does not look good because it's taking up a lot of space and it's not really, I would say, properly to the eye. I feel it's very empty, right? Third thing that we were discussing also, this kind of looks like AI slop because these are just boxes. Right? So that is something again you can improve on. This I saw, I think before I clicked on any treatment, right? It was not looking good because this was empty space. Even, in fact, even now, all of this space is empty. So this does not make sense. Try to keep empty space only where it's proper or mandatory. Try to remove empty space. Then again here, before and after, if you're choosing this format, then try to keep that format across, right? And over here, I think the images are wrong. So again, that is something you can work on. This looks good. Maybe you can add a motion where a dot is going from here to here to here to here. I think I showed you as well in one of the projects. I can show it to you again. I have the similar thing and my dot kinds of keep traveling, not on sync. Let's see where it is. Yeah, you see this dot? So it's constantly traveling. So you can also add that it's a simple motion. And yeah, again, put the real image, all of this. So the idea is to keep the website simple, which is absolutely, I think you have achieved it quite well. Now you can always do further improvements, check each and every element, go element by element, page by page, and I think you can come out with a great output, I personally feel. So yeah, I think that would be my advice to you. You have added in Marathi. That's even better because I think you are uh, basically focused on a small area or location. So it will make even more sense that anybody can look into Marathi as well and English. So great work. Keep going. I think it's a good one. You have sent me admin. I will check that out as well. I think you have mentioned I live in low tier city. If I make it compliant, the user may face issues. I don't live in metro city transformation. I will remove, of course, also click on Marathi button. By the way, I appreciate your opinion. No one has gone that deep till now. Thank you so much, man. It's my pleasure. And I absolutely agree. As I mentioned, you keep it clean. That's your USP. You have kept it very, very clean. You have kept it very, very nice. And I think that's your USP. Just try to remove things which you feel are not mandatory. Try to keep your options clean. Try to keep your information clean, your spacing clean. Put real pictures as much as possible. Do not give me this, because if you're giving me this, I am of course from tier 1 city, so I'll be turned off. I don't know how people will react there, but they will also see that this is fake. Remove. Better to not keep it than to have this, right? You maybe put this and remove both of them. And real picture of the doctor, that's really important. Because if you have put a AI picture of the doctor, that is straight away a turn off. People will not kind of trust it, right? With doctors, the biggest point is that people need to trust the doctors. And if I am putting a AI picture, nobody is going to trust me. So that's something I would say. Okay, unfortunately I don't know a lot of Marathi, so sorry. We'll go here. Book an appointment. Skip. This is another feedback I'll give you, if you don't mind. When you click on book appointment, do not give me this. Do not give me this. You are adding an extra step for no reason. Directly give me the form. I need the form. I need to talk to you. I need to send in my query and just keep it direct. Do not give me how am I feeling. That will be of no use to me. If I am searching for you as a doctor, I'm reaching out to you. That automatically means I'm facing some issue. So I don't want to talk about how I am feeling. I just directly want to put in my information and that's it. So directly put it as it is and simply, give me this form. Check admin panel. How can I do that? You said /admin, right? But buddy, I would say don't let me check the admin panel uh, here or live on stream. If you'd like, you can ping me on Discord. The link is in the description. I would love to check the admin panel there because it might contain sensitive data today or tomorrow, which I would not want to reveal on live. That would be my suggestion. But if you still are okay with it, we can check it. Okay, Ayush says, "Oh, do you have a max plan?" Yes, Ayush, I have a max plan. I have a $200 Claude max plan because I do a lot of work, a lot of development. So that's why I had to buy it. As you guys can see, I have a Claude max plan which is 20x. So that's why I have ample of use. And I'm pretty happy with Fable on Medium, guys. Fable on Medium do not take up a lot of usage. Only spent 3% of my usage and I've done a lot of work. Not 3, 5% of my usage, and I've done a lot of work in the last 2 hours. So kudos to Fable about it. Uh, no worries. I have file. It is hosted on Netlify only. You can check admin panel. Cool. Can you send the credentials again? I'll log in and check. In the meanwhile, let's also check Social Holic's website, guys. He's been waiting since a long time. I am sorry. I have just copy pasted his website. Let's check his website as well in the meanwhile. My physio point, I'm guessing, or is it J only, buddy? Okay, if you are in the chat, can you please tell me? I'll anyways put as it is what you have sent. Not a secure connect. Let me try point. Yeah, I think this is it, right? Right. Okay, cool. So now let's check his website as well. Meanwhile, then we'll get to your admin panel, buddy. Don't worry. Okay. Add my to a home screen. You have an app also? Like, is this a okay? This must be a web app, right? Okay, cool, nice. From the first view, looks good. On my screen over here, if I'll see, it looks a little cluttered of the past. I didn't get. It looks a little cluttered because the elements are cutting down. So try to see how you can make it responsive. And over here also, I see a lot of information. So if you can clean it a little, that would be my only suggestion. Do not put such a big picture. Put a mix of this and a small picture, right? So you have both of them there, because such a big picture is doing nothing for me, right? Like it I don't think I need to see such a big picture of a doctor. I need to see a picture, and a small one will do to get appointment. Okay. First name, last name, WhatsApp number, mobile details, the available times, random. So Indian consultation 1100 rupees. The available time, confirm and pay. Okay, pay now to confirm. Okay, cool. Start over. So one thing just suggested to Chaitanya as well. I would suggest to you as well. When I click on get appointment, since my user is in a little bit of hurry, do not switch the page. Maybe think of putting a pop-up, and do not give me so much information on this. Keep it very very simple. Name, last name, because I'm only booking an appointment. I do not need to train anyone. I'm just booking my appointment, as you guys can see over here as well for Wizarding Media, right? If you go here, because my user will have time, it's not an urgent thing. It's a very simple and clean form that I have made. So I usually suggest, when you're asking someone to book an appointment or anything, and when you don't need a lot of details, especially when you're B2C. If you're B2B, then okay, you can take as much details as possible. I am also taking here a lot of details because I need those details to kind of process something. But still, I try to keep my forms clean. Similarly, here as well. So that is my suggestion. Try to keep your forms as clean as possible. That will take away user hesitation, right? Second thing that is happening is, we just noticed this pop-up is coming again and again as I'm coming back to the page. So if I've crossed it once, it should not pop up again. That is something maybe you can work on, basically, right? And I have get appointment here, I have again it here, so it makes no sense, right? And yeah, so these are few things that you can think of. I have all of places I have get appointments. So yeah, that's first feedback I would give. Second thing, as I mentioned, this is how my Synclify website was also looking like. Box, 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 box over here as well. And then basically we changed it to this, right? This more smarter, that over here text is going and the box is coming here. So this is how we changed it. You can also think of multiple ways. Try to reduce a bit of box design, because this is going to get very common as everybody is going to develop with AI. So if you can, you can think of it. Otherwise, it looks amazing. This is perfect. This section looks clean. I can read it. I can see what it is about. I can see the the different degrees the doctor has, the experience it has. That's look good. You can remove the M dashes. We were talking about the slop, so that is something that you can remove. This section also looks good. The only thing I would say is this empty space does not look good. This empty space does not look good. If you have less content, keep the boxes small, keep the content small. Otherwise, fill it up in the appropriate way. Like for example, again, I'll talk to you with example. This box has more content, so it is bigger. These has smaller content, so it has filled up. Over here, if you'll see, I have space in the middle, but top and bottom are filled up. But here, if you'll see, all this space is kind of blank. So this is something that you can think. How it works. Okay, nice, nice. All of this is looks good. This is very clean. Over here, just try to put a graphic or a picture that will look better of someone with doing a video consultation. And yeah, all of this is great. Looks good. I think this is what I would tell you. You have the about section separately. Okay, where all the different things are here. Common condition. So if this is the about section, do not put common conditions, right? I don't know. I am not expert. Just see if that makes sense. About is more about the clinic, the mission, and the person behind the mission, right? So that's what ideally you put in about section. Over here, I think you have put it our approach as well, our conditions we treat as well, which you anyways have treatment. So just see over here, you have again can't visit the clinic. So I think you can play around with content on each page and make sure whatever content is on a specific page actually relates to it. Then you have online consultation, looks good, add graphics and stuff over here. As of now, I can see a lot of logos. I don't see a lot of graphics. So that is there. Keep pricing a little higher because it's way down. I did not see pricing anywhere except when I tried to book the consultation. So you can keep the pricing a little higher. And blogs you have good, amazing, good job. Blogs are a must. Add more blogs. I think you have excessive mentions over here, but your blogs are less. So add more blogs. You can add it every single day. Get in touch. All of this is fine. Okay, patient login, get appointment. Nice. Nice. I like it. I like it. You have all of this. Okay, good. This is good. I think I also have a similar thing. So great website in the first go. Just a few inputs that I wanted to give, I have given. I hope you take it in a positive manner. I did not mean to say anything in the other way around. I have also learned, I am learning still. I'm just talking from experience that what I faced and I'm telling you. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm not, but I think these improvements might help you, or maybe not. You have to decide, you have to be the one taking the call on it, but I think eventually, yeah, this is a great work. I think you're in the right direction, just minor changes here and there. Yeah, I think Chaitanya also says nice website, bro, and I think it's a good website. You have favicon, you have most of the things, the primary things that are required for your website. You have already done it. You just need minute improvements, like for example, this white space. Don't put so many FAQs here, just put a FAQ option over here in the bottom. Just put 4 or 5 FAQs, just minor change, but great work regardless. Okay, let's go back to Chaitanya's website. Admin portal, has he shared the credentials with? uh No, he has not. Chaitanya, can you drop down the admin portal credentials? I can quickly check it for you. In the meanwhile, let's look at the work that we have been doing, guys. That's also important, right? Um, okay. So billing, home, everything is built. We are building the marketing landing page site, and then we're going to screenshot and check it. Cool. So this work is going well. Let's check where we are over here as well. Can you tell me the current status for this also? Yeah. Aman says, are you into cyber tech? No, I'm not into cyber tech, but while developing these tools, I could kind of learn a lot around security in general, because vibe coding for one is definitely something that is very much open to cyber attacks. So you have to make sure whatever you're building is solid. There are no leaks, nothing happens. So that's why I've learned a lot while doing this process. And in fact, I've built a skill. It's not a promotion, it's a free skill. Anybody can use it. It's called production audit. Okay. This is one of the skill that I personally built, and I use it on all my projects. Before pushing your code into production, what I basically do is I check my whole code on 24 different lenses, right from attacks, injections, expose secrets, to failure modes, dead or stale code, gate runs, abuse limits, all of that. I actually check using this skill, Claude skill, all my code bases, so I am even more sure before pushing it, and make sure that the whatever I'm building is secure. So this is something that I've built. uh Karan short says, how is it? This must be some friend of mine or some known person of mine who says, how is so cute. Thank you so much, man. um Back to you, back at ya. And yeah, I'm just trying to work on a few things. Thank you so much for your compliment. All right. Yeah, let's get back to our jewelry project that we are working on. I've just named the folder Crown Jewel. It's funny, but I like it. We'll, of course, name it something better once we move. production and stuff. I'm super happy, guys. I think people are using Fable in a wrong manner, because if they use it in the right way, they can save up on a ton of use. And I think that's what I'm going to do next week. Like for the 3 days that we have Fable, I think we have it till 19th or 20th India IST. So we have already used 78%. We still have 22%, and we still have 1.5 hours to go. If I won't be able to use it till then, I'll just put it on extra high and let it work, so I can actually use it end to end completely. But yeah, I think this is great. In the meanwhile, let's do one more thing, guys. I showed you guys my process of creating shots, right? What maybe we can do is let's post one of those shots live. All right, let's post all those shots live on stream. So everybody can go ahead if they like, then engage on it as well. But if not, that's also fine. Uh, yeah, I posted one shot out of this. My editor has added multiple shots. Let's add this one only. I launched my dream product. Yesterday, we actually launched a video of this product, and I'm gonna push the shots for it. I'm just gonna download it, push it on Instagram, X, and YouTube on live stream. You'll also see how I do that. So it's a very simple process. I just quickly copy paste the X post copy because I already have it written over here. I'll go to my X account. Uh, you see this, guys? Let's talk about this in a bit. Yeah, I'll just put it. I'll just put the copy. This border thing that comes with Excel. I don't know why every time, and it's uploading. So that's one thing. In the meanwhile, let's quickly go to Instagram as well, and let's upload our shot on Instagram. I've sent admin cred on your Discord server. Cool, Chaitanya. Give me a minute. After this, we'll check that admin cred and actually check your admin portal as well. All right, that's a smart move. Cool, guys. Wish me luck. This is it. I was procrastinating. Right. Okay. Right. Copy for Instagram. Yeah. X. X is live, guys. If anybody wants to go check out X from the description or in the chat, and you can follow me on X. I keep posting about multiple things over there. Okay, this is our Instagram caption. Looks good. Just quotes. I don't know came from. Let's share it. It's also going live, and let's post it on YouTube Shorts as well. Because with that, we'll have all our content live. This is what I do. This really helps me create and distribute my content very quickly from a stream. I think from today's stream as well, we might get 7, 8, 10 shots, and then all those shots I will push to all these platforms. Right? This is my YouTube subscription, and okay, this is YouTube title and later. Happens. Which means this is the title, right? This is what I want. Let's see. Let's switch. Let's see if that helps us. That's the point of hit and trial, and kind of constantly learning new things and trying new things. I think this is good. For YouTube as well, next we'll connect the video. It was day 6 and found, as you guys see, and publish. So that is live. Our Instagram is live. All our platforms are live with our latest shot. So this helps us distribute it better. As you guys can see, all this is our distribution. Some get good views, some don't get good views, and that's okay. That's part and parcel of content. Now let's move it away and let's get back to our development as well, guys. Where are we? Okay, this is working. Let's check our another development as well. Is working as well. I'm thinking since we have plenty of usage available in Fable, I want to spawn another session of Claude in Synclify, and I want to ask it to kind of check from every perspective in terms of UI. Landing site we have done. Now it's time for the main app. So that is something I'll start in a second. In the meanwhile, I think we have Chaitanya's work. Chaitanya asked us to do something, right? On Discord. Okay, let me open my Discord. Actually, that is one app that I don't usually open. Also, I'm sorry, guys, much because I've just started, so I keep my eye on all the chats and stuff. The Discord is something I don't usually focus a lot upon, but I've just opened it. I'll just check it in a moment. In the meanwhile, let's give a good prompt to this. Let's use Fable. Let's use medium intelligence, and let's do this. I want you to do a thorough study of the main app, right from sign in, sign up page, and then to each and every page, each and every function, each and every feature, each and every element that we have built on the complete main app. Figure out how we can improve it from the design perspective, from the feature perspective, or from the uh, overall platform perspective. You have the rights to suggest merging multiple features to simplify stuff. You have the rights to change anything, remove anything from the UI UX if anything is becoming too much or something is not perfectly in place. You can move around features, you can move around stuff, but we want to make this an amazing user experience platform for brands, creator, as well as agent. So figure out all the three. You can log in, check in, sign up, all the pages you have to see, and then make changes or suggest changes accordingly from UI UX, design, features, motions, animation, graphics, API connections, functions, everything. So go ahead and do that. All right. So that's a pretty good big prompt that we have given. So we'll keep it running because anyways we have only 1.5 hours. And as you guys can see with speech to text, it was so quick to write the prompt. I can just quickly put my thoughts into words over here, and the English is also good. I'm guessing more or less, and it just wrote it for me in like half a minute. Otherwise, it would have took me like 2 minutes to write this prompt, right? So yeah, let's start with it. So both of these things are running. 352, 350 remaining. We are still running here. So yeah, I guess we are doing quite a lot of work today, guys, in terms of development before our usage out. And we will be live till probably till 2:30 a.m. Uh, to see that. Chaitanya says, very big prompt, all credits will get gone. No, not really. Because first, one thing, I am on the max plan. So my this is nothing, to be honest. When you prompt a big project, right? This is not even a big prompt. I literally give it like hundreds of lines of prompts by discussing more with Claude and shifting it here. So it's not gonna take away all my usage. In fact, it's not gonna take away 1% of my usage because it's a very, very small prompt. Now whatever process and everything it will do probably will take away 5-6% of my usage on hourly usage. Not, I'm not talking about weekly usage, maybe 5-6% of hourly usage, because it is checking a lot of pages and a lot of elements. I'm pretty sure it will miss also a lot of pages, so that again I have to work around. That's how you kind of smartly keep prompt. All right, the print. CK. Okay. Is this you, CK the dabs? Uh Chaitanya, these are the credits that you have put in general tab. That is the one, right? Okay, cool. I'll use it. Give me a sec. My screen, take it over here. Sign in. Thanks. Okay, cool. I am logged in to the platform. Check this. This also shows my, I don't want to waste my RAM. uh I don't want my stream to get stuck. But yeah, we are logged in. This is your admin portal, right? So first of all, admin portal, it does not matter what you are doing in terms of UI UX much on your admin portal, because that is only going to be accessible by you or your team, right? So you don't have to worry much about what is going on in terms of UI UX or design on admin. The sole purpose of admin portal is to help you understand what is going on with your platform. As I can see over here, you have mentioned appointments, pending confirmation, reviews, emergency banner, all of that. Good to go. Then a list of appointments. Great. No shows, of course, who did not show up. Prescription, great. Testimonials, content editor, all of this. So I think you have segregated most of the pointers that you require probably in your project over here on the left in the perfect way possible. I possibly cannot think of much more thing. The UI here and there, of course, can always see more improvements, as I mentioned, around spacing, boxes, all of that. But the sole purpose of admin portal is to help you understand your platform better. So it does not matter if your admin portal works in a specific way, because it is only going to get used by yourself. So you can keep it as and however you like. Okay, select patient name, age, phone number, date, diagnosis, uh, nice, medicine, nice, add medicine, nice. This is good. This is nice. This is great. Advice and follow up date. Looks really clean, man. And it's parallelly building this. So this is good. One thing I would suggest is this form, as I move down, right? This form is moving to an empty screen, which should not be the case. This kind of scroll along with my scroll. This scrolls and this scroll should be separate while I'm scrolling this side and this side should stay still. So add this and add this anywhere else as well for everyone who is building. If I have a long form, which is I'm scrolling, do not scroll the whole screen. Only scroll the form. The left bar and the right screen stays stable. So even if I'm going down, I can keep checking this on the right. So this looks absolutely great, very clean, great work on this front. I think you have built a great admin portal. Trust me. And if this is something that is solving your purpose, you are on point. You don't need to do much. So yeah, this is a great thing that you have built. All right, let's look at. I hope that sums up our review of your platform. If you have any other further doubts, please feel free to drop in. I don't mind discussing more on it. And of course, social holic. I am sorry, buddy. I did not mean to ignore your chat at all. But if you feel anything happened that way, I am genuinely sorry around. But yeah, I guess thank you for being here, of course, and giving me an opportunity to look at your platform. You see now how quickly the usage is going up. We were at 78, now we are at 81 because two agents are running parallel. We are at 82 now. I'm guessing it spawned multiple agents or something. I don't know. I just hope it just not squeeze in all my usage, because right now we are on fire. We have one more hour to go. We are at 82%, 83. it's it's increasing like this. We might need to stop it because I don't want to stop building the other project. But let's keep it running. Let's see. We'll probably stop as we touch, let's say, 90%. We still have 7% more to. Uh, Chaitanya says, tell me what would be a good price to sell it offline at my level. How much would you charge for such type of website in tier one city? Um, in tier one city, uh, where your website is currently, right? Uh, I would charge maybe around 35,000, right? 35,000 if I'm selling the website, and then maybe a monthly plan of 2,000 rupees or something. I'm talking by looking at what you have built so far. With further improvements, you can go up to 80,000, as well, like 1 lakh as well. Why I am saying this low as of now? Because people are aware that you can build such kind of stuff with AI. And of course, there is a lot of scope of improvement. So, having said that, I'm being honest and truthful to you, as you mentioned, but it will be somewhere around 35 to 40,000, and I can charge a monthly fees above it, maybe 2 to 3,000. Sorry, guys, I've been talking for a long time. 84. Crazy. Okay, this is done. So this will be interesting to look at. Let's see what Fable Medium has done for us. I am not a huge fan of it, but let's see what it has. In medium or low tier city. In medium or low tier city, I would say between 20 to 25,000 or 30,000 maybe if the clinic see a lot of patients. So one thing that you need to check is it city does not matter much as the actual customer does. Let's say in your whole area there is only one dental clinic, right? In your whole town or wherever, tier 3 city or whatever. There is one dental clinic and on Google it has like 300 reviews or 200 reviews. Then you know that the person who is operating that clinic have money. So you can charge more. You can charge them 35,000, 40,000, 45,000. If you feel they don't have that money, if you feel they are just starting the clinic, they will probably not spend that money on a website. So then you can lower it. You can spend it like you can charge them 20,000, 25,000, right? So this is the way you think. You don't think from location perspective. You think from which customer you are charging when I'm talking about in India. If you are going above outside globally, then there is no limit, man. Hi, Apurv. We are currently integrate all WhatsApp things booking to checkout on WhatsApp and AI agent handle all things. Doctors are mostly busy. How can I generate lead? My age is lower too. Acha, oh, sorry. I mixed two messages. Hi, Apurv. We are currently integrate a WhatsApp thing to checkout on WhatsApp and AI agent handle things. I need your help to integrate Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, DM, and comments auto reply. Uh, I can ready to get. I'm ready to get your service. Um, sure, man. I don't mind if I'll get bandwidth. I'll definitely help you out, or at least guide you. I can guide you here as well. I have done Instagram and Facebook integrations myself. They are decent to do. All you have to do is go to Meta Business Manager, create a profile, and then call. You have to record your platform videos, submit long forms, explain how you're going to use, DMs and everything. And then basically, it's all a process that takes about 15-20 days at least. You might get one rejection, then you resubmit it, then again it will take a week or so. So it takes about a month to get those approvals. I did it for Instagram for one of my platforms and for Facebook as well. I tried and did it, a few APIs that I wanted. So Instagram and Facebook is pretty sorted. I have never done YouTube. YouTube, I'm not sure how you can do that, and I don't know why do you even need YouTube because there are no DMs. The only thing that you have is comment section, and I don't know how you can do it for YouTube. You can, like, we can research together maybe tomorrow. If you can, come, we'll do this research for sure for you. For WhatsApp, I've heard it's even simpler to do it. So you can use WhatsApp Business, and then you can do it. In fact, one day we'll also require it for this platform that we are building, AI Jewel SaaS for jewelers. So that's something that maybe we'll also do live on stream, but it will take some time, of course, not in another couple of days or so. Maybe next week we'll do that live on stream, how we can possibly integrate WhatsApp. We can drive YouTube comments to WhatsApp. Yeah, of course. That's what I'm saying. Like you can do for WhatsApp, sorry, YouTube comment section. But to be honest, on YouTube comment section, I don't think it's worth your investment in the first place. Go with WhatsApp, uh, Instagram, and Facebook. There you will get DMs. There you'll get comment section. Focus on them. YouTube, you can focus later if all the services are working properly and all the integrations are working properly. If you will start to spend time on YouTube and it's a tedious process, I don't think it will be a good leverage for you to basically. And if it's simple, you can just do it with, like, maybe one or two API calls and stuff and quickly get approvals. Then you can check once. Uh, Chaitanya says doctors are mostly busy. How can I generate leads? My age is lower too. Chaitanya, age does not matter, buddy. Please do not ever demotivate yourself with your age or anything. Of course, as you grow up, you get better with people, you get better at communication, and eventually that helps you out. But at any point of age, if you have the right dedication, if you have the right talent, if you have done the right work, you can reach out to anyone. And if that person see the dedication in you, they will buy that service and stuff from you. You don't have to worry about your age for doctors. Definitely stay busy. Try to reach out to them. Start reaching out to them through Instagram or through Facebook. That is the first way to reach out. Second way, create content yourself around the platform that you're building, around the services that you're providing, because that is another thing that can help you. Thirdly, I would say you can also target offline because, as you mentioned, you are from tier three city or something. So I don't think there will be a lot of doctors around who will be able to afford such service. They can actually go offline, meet those doctors, and try to pitch your service. So I think these are the three ways in which you can pitch. If you feel confident pitching face to face, go offline. If you want to pitch it, online, then start creating content and start DMing these. I think that's something that you can. All right, so this is done. Let's check it out. Um, about post E0. All right, so this is the first look of the website, which I am absolutely not loving it at all. It looks a lot AI slop, but of course, this is a first look, so I don't blame it as well. We have some rates over here, basic catalog, the 60-second May, so it's like very English focused. Sell it everywhere. So it cleanly explains stuff, but I feel we need to do a lot of improvement. No, not acceptable. Maybe we need to move to Fable High for this and give it a prompt. This was landing site. Oh, sorry. Dash. So far, whatever we have built from UI UX perspective looks complete slop. Too many boxes, not proper content, not animations, no graphics, uh, no motions, not no proper designing. It looks very bad, to be honest. If I look at it, we need to improve the design completely. You have seen our other projects. We have built such great projects like Pulse. We have built Synclify. We have built Wizarding Media. All those designs are top notch, and this is such a poor designing. Uh, Look at everything again, start from a new lens. But I want the design to be best in the world that anyone has ever seen. Our focus to start with, of course, is Indian audience. Keep everything in English. Give an option for Hindi as well, or in English, whatever you have made. But let's start with English and then eventually move to. So focus on designing bit again. Design each and every element, each and every page accordingly. Make it the best you possibly can from every perspective, be it your animation, motion, content, graphics, uh, wow factors, user experience, user interface, everything. All right, so we are reprompting this. Let's see how it improves with this prompt. Uh, you cannot expect any website to give a good pass in the first go, but let's see what it comes up. In the meanwhile, oh, we got flagged this message. Switch to Opus, edit prompt. Okay, we got flagged, guys, because it might hit some improvement in terms of security. It did give us a lot of improvements that we can do, It checked each and every page. We have a lot of improvements to do. Wow, this was crazy. Wow, I'm genuinely impressed with all the findings it got. That's why it was like taking out my usage like anything. But this is absolutely. Let me stop this prompt for now so that I've just stopped it so I can switch my usage and stuff. Uh, if you want, I can give you coupon code you dot com domain for 300 400. It's fine, buddy. Thank you so much for the offer. Means a lot, but I think it's all right. If I'll require it, definitely you can post it on Discord server. Maybe someone else will get something useful out of it. And yeah, please do post it on Discord. Maybe someone else will be able to get a better hang or use of it. But I think I am good, to be honest. Does not mean to be like make you feel bad in any way, but genuinely saying I think I'll be fine. But thank you for the offer. Will you do all those improvements? Yes, we are going to do all those improvements. Don't worry. Okay, we have stopped it. Because this is a lot. This is something that we need to do. So that is something we need to figure out. I have a plan for this. Let me just quickly first copy paste this, whatever we have gotten. There's a lot of content, meaningful content we have gotten. So I'm just gonna paste it on a yeah. I just posted it on a Excel sheet and it is like at 122 pages of content that I got. All these blockers in it. Nice. Good analysis that we have. This looks good. All right. Moving on. What I want to do is I understand we did a few security passes because of which Fable got flagged. I don't want you to work on those passes. Separate those passes from the whole plan. First of all, tell me in total how many improvements we have. Do not miss anything. Tell me in numbers how many improvements have we figured out. Then let's separate the security ones and the rest of the improvements because I want to do the rest of the improvements with Fable and the security improvements with Opus. I am guessing this prompt will also get flagged. And if it does, then we'll have to use Opus to do this separation, right? So let's try this prompt. If it gets flagged, then we'll have to change it. Otherwise, we can continue. Chaitanya says, I won't distract you anymore, but I'm watching you vibe coding and learning. So try to explain things. Absolutely, man. Thank you so much. And you're not distracting or disturbing me at all. I love talking to all of you guys, helping you if possible in any way, tell you about different things. I'll keep coding, I think, for another hour till we have this Fable with us. And yeah, thank you so much for being here. It was a pleasure having you on the stream and talking to you, giving you our inputs. And yeah, stick with us. Yeah, you see, Socialholic is saying, please provide me the coupon code. So, Chaitanya, please go ahead and, give him the coupon code. I think it will be of great help to him. Yeah. Okay, we are already on Opus 4.8, so that's fine. Let it do its work. I think that's something we anyways wanted to do. And over here, it's building everything again. Yeah, it's going to rebuild. So, oh, wow. We just shot up to 89%. But here we don't have. Yeah, cool. These are running on Opus, and that one is running on Fable, the design one. We are sorted. In return, I can get you Claude Code 20x at 100. Wow, nice, man. This is why we build community. I hope all these things are ethical. Just keep things ethical, guys. Make sure these coupon codes or whatever you're providing each other are completely legal and proper and from trusted websites. And only then you share ahead with the community because it's easy to gain that trust. But if otherwise, things can go wrong. I'm not saying particularly to you two guys, but in general, I'm talking, guys. Please do not fall scams for bizarre websites. Make sure whoever you are getting, wherever you're getting it from, are proper website. Contact me on Discord. I already got one warning from YouTube. Yeah, Chaitanya, don't post these stuff on YouTube. Talk to on like people on Discord. I can create more channels if you guys want, or DM each other. That would be, I think, most appropriate way to share such sensitive stuff. Yeah, just talk to each other on Discord. I think that would be a more proper platform for you. All right. Using from the last 6 months, same Claude Code. Great, man. I have been paying $200. Definitely do DM me as well if it works on the official website of Claude. Please do DM me if I can save $100. Why not? But I would want it to work on official website only, of course. Please do DM me on Discord or Instagram. Everything is in the description of this live stream. It will be a great support from your side. I'm on max plan, $200 max plan. If you can, yeah, if you can share, why not? India Info Labs, who is, um, I I don't know, someone from the stream, maybe from the other day. We have had a few viewers who have asked to join Discord community, so they might have joined it. So yeah, I'm guessing someone from the community itself. Right? See what happened here. Yeah, you see. So now we are separating the security remediation work for Opus and product design, feature UX, and IA work for Fable. And two, it will give us a accurate count and clean split also. So then basically after that, we can go ahead and enable Fable to kind of make those changes that we wanted, right? So this is how smartly you audit your websites with Fable and Opus both in picture. You give security tasks to Opus and rest of the tasks to Fable. Yes, it's official and it's official invite. Oh, great. Please do DM me, man. I think I'll be thankful. Thank you so much for sharing this with the community. My Discord is in the description. You can DM me on Discord. You can also DM me on Instagram. Instagram handle is also in the description. Please feel free to drop me a DM. Thank you so much, Socialholic. This is working. Both these things are running. Let's see in the meanwhile. Let's go back to X, guys. Has now effort level with the review rewritten at every. Low effort beats other code review tools on findings at a fraction of the total. High effort delivers significantly higher recall when you want. Sorry. Okay, so in Claude Code, we have slash code review. Claude Code just launched slash code review, which you can use to review the code that you have rewritten. Now you do not need to run loops to check everything. Maybe you can just use slash code review and it will review your code from different perspectives, be it from UI, UX, security, bugs point of view, and everything. And as mentioned by Claude itself, low effort is beating findings at a fraction of token cost what most other tools. There are a lot of tools in the market who specifically do a lot of code reviews and stuff. Like I think Code Rabbit is one of those tools. And now, as they say, the low effort itself, you don't even need to switch to medium or high or extra high. The low effort itself is beating those tools at a fraction of token. So I think this is a great thing that Claude Code has just launched, and anyone who is writing the code can ask it to review the code again. So you can go with extra high or high effort as well if you are really doing something sensitive. But I think with low or medium, you are pretty. So this I feel is a great feature launched by Claude Code, which is slash code review, which will take away a lot of looping, which will save up a lot of token and can review your code in simpler, faster, and better ways. And one fixed prompt, no matter what the effort. Now each level gets a different review strategy. It picks up your session effort settings automatically. Low effort runs a single pass over that if it's fast and cheap. It reads the changed code in context and multiple finder passes. And high does this. So I think, yeah, this is a great tool that is launched by um, Claude. So check it out. China's Kimi K ranks number one on front end code arena, surpassing Claude Cable 5. This is a crazy, crazy news. I would love to try Kimi K3 if it is surpassing Claude Fable 5 once Fable 5 goes out of subscription in the next days. In the meanwhile, I think, yeah, Social Holic just DM'd us, guys. I think he DM'd us on Discord, of course. Uh, Buddy, what you have shared, I don't think it has code or anything, right? It has just a screenshot of your plan subscribed via Android app, I can see. That's it, right? Just share some more information if I'm not wrong. Cool. Moving on. Check. I was wrong. We were a year away from Fable 5 on our desk. The day is today. An open model better than Fable 5 in some benchmarking just dropped. Better than ChatGPT 5.6 on Frontier SV. Better than Fable 5 on automation bench. You see this. This is actually a crazy news for the whole AI world, for the development community. You are getting an open source model that you can have in your desk running offline. No need of spending tokens or no need to worry about tokens or usages. Of course, it's a huge model. You cannot just run it on a simple CPU. It's a 1.5 GB, yeah, sorry, TB model at least. But it's a great news with 2.8 trillion parameters, 1 million context window. Kimi K3 is here and it's smashing. In practical ways, we'll see in upcoming days how good it is performing. But I genuinely feel this is a smashing news. So this is I got your DM, buddy. I will reply to you after the stream if that's okay. Just reply with me with your uh, proper profile or something. So I'm making sure that I'm connecting with you and not someone else. If you can, just drop me your portfolio, your CV or something, if possible, in the Discord itself, and I'll connect with you after this or tomorrow at best. It's not like I don't trust. It's just I'm just taking a precaution. So yeah, please feel free to drop the details and I'll talk to you first. I talk to ChatGPT more than I type to it. At this point, new voice mode really crossed the thread. Yeah, everybody does doing that. Everybody is talking to their AI models than to typing. Same thing we are also doing. All right. So we have here. Okay, so we found total improvements 476, 82 security improvements, and 394 everything else. So I think let's start with Fable. Okay. Because I want to go ahead with Fable and do that. Keep it on medium. All right, so let's start with Fable. I have switched to Fable. Now let's fix those 392 things that we need to fix with Fable first, and then we'll move to the rest of the things that we need to do with Opus. Make sure now we don't get those flags or anything, and we are making those improvements end to end properly, especially with UI and features correction and everything, because I genuinely want to improve the whole UI of the whole platform. All right. So this is something that we have given. We have switched to Cloud Fable 5. Let's see where we are here. We are at 90% usage, guys. Our usage will reset in 49 minutes. 45 to be. I think this is old. I think we must another percentage. Let's load our usage data. We are at 91% and we have 44 more minutes to go. So great. Now we are running two agents simultaneously, so we'll take even. All right. All right. Um, our last prompt again flagged, and it uh, asked me to either switch or edit the prompt. Can you tell me what exactly do I need to write in the prompt so it won't flag again? Or if we need further distribution of these 476 improvements, so we can fix whatever we need to do with table, and we fix whatever we need just for reference. This was my last prompt. All right. So it flagged again. So we are just going to check why it flagged and how we can and make sure it does not flag again. All right. Running, working, all good. Everything good. Do you go by this website, uh, Socialholic India Info Labs? Is this like a portfolio or something that you have online that I can see? All right. So yeah, both our agents are running. One is we are trying to fix these safeguards and make sure it does not happen again. In the other one, we are redesigning the whole UI. So yeah, both our agents are running properly. Good question, and it's very answerable. Let me first diagnose properly. So it's diagnosing if our prompt was proper or the distribution that we made in feature. So once Opus does that, then we'll switch back to Dribble. The terms of usage, just see, we used 51% of weekly usage in one day, guys. Can you imagine that amount of work we did? And not even one day, almost 15 hours. So if you work dedicatedly, if you don't use it very smartly, but if you are working on multiple things, you can actually that much yourself as well. Yeah, that's another key. All right. The product file is 99% clean. Only three of this carry this. So yeah, gonna switch that to, I think, Osh desktop. What is the status over here? Let's check the status. Continue, please. Continue. We stopped it in the middle. That was a little terrifying. I did not know. I just crossed the running again. Check the account in usage. 91% still. So yeah, we are good. I'm excited to see what improvements we have made in front end with this, because I think that will actually give us an idea how people is improving it. On your prompts, conversation, that prompt, the prompt that I'm going to give. Three favor in separate section. All right. Want me to order this? Cool. So I think, as it says, it only flagged because my prompt was having some keywords like security and stuff, because of which it flagged. Now it should not flag. Make sure it don't flag. It flagged because we said make sure it did not. It should not flag. That's funny. Cool. We have updated our prompt and given it again. Here's data. I think on X. I don't think we are streaming on X also, guys. But I don't think anyone Not even a single person came through. But that's fine. Like I think we were just in the water. All right. So okay, it still did. Wow. Just for your information, I switched to Fable. I ran the exact prompt in this session and it flagged it. So what should I do? Okay, it asked me to run in a new session. That is the I'll run it a new session. Tick off it. I think in a new session it let's run. Let cool. Let's see. Let's see, guys. Now it should not flag, right? We are following everything it said word by word. Why? Why there was no work? It says I'll keep driving it and the completion continuing. And it stopped. Wow. This is how AI cheats you guys. Unless you are unaware, right? When you are working. It told me that it is continuing, going, but it stopped. It says unchain my last work, no runs between messages. Let me confirm the exact number. So it's checking the number now for me. And then it will like work again. I thought by now it must have been finished. Got stuck. All right. So now it's not flagging it because it is in the new chat. So I guess we can go ahead and start working on our product that I wanted to do very, very long. Over here also we have full V2 sweep that's happening. So this should also um, work pretty well. And once this is done, I'll show it to you guys what we have made in terms of improvements. And then let's see how we can improve. Chaitanya says, that's my time, buddy. I will come tomorrow. Bye. Good night. Bye, bro. Yes, thank you so much, Chaitanya. Have a good night. Thank you for being here. I'll see you tomorrow for sure. Tomorrow I'm planning to stream. I'm hoping I'll stream. And yeah, I look forward to see you. Thank you for being a part of this community. Thank you for being here. And see you tomorrow. Keep building. Very interesting guy to follow. Forget model training model. Jimmy K3 spent 148-hour autonomous run designing a chip to serve a nano model builds its own infrastructure. Architecture. It's also wrote mini Triton from scratch, matching or beating Triton. I don't know what this is. Tomorrow, by the way. Coincidence? I think not. Hello, Opus 5. Yes, everybody is excited about Opus 5. They say Opus 5 is coming out today or tomorrow. Uh, that's the idea, but I think it will take another 2 3 days. But yeah, it's gonna soon. I think Ayush in our chat flagged that uh, Claude was out for him. For us, it was not, fortunately. But yeah, there was some outage that happened, and everybody's expecting Opus 5. Wow, they give live for government as well. Up, 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 up. Co-work was down quite a bit. Everything, yeah, it happens. It's a tech product. But we are expecting Opus 5 any moment, and then they'll take away people from subscription. I guess Kimi K3 kind of came out of nowhere, guys, because it is now number one in the front code arena, surpassing Claude Fable 5. That's a huge statement and a huge thing. An open source model, which was not even in this chart anywhere near. You can see we had Kimike 2.6 and 18th number. It was bad than Opus 4.6, right? It was bad than Sonnet, and now it is top most on the chart. It is number one in the ranking. That's crazy. I think this is one of the biggest shift, one of the biggest transformation in AI movement we have seen. Right now, OpenAI and Anthropic both must be scared as hell that an open source Chinese model is not just matching but outperforming their god level models, be it GPT Soul 5.6 or Claude Fable 5, the model that has been in discussion since week and months. And one model coming out of nowhere is beating these frontier level models with extreme computations, with extreme machinery on front end code arena. That's crazy. San Francisco and is everything here building AI? Is just selling it? And I'm guessing GPT 3.5 Pro will come as well anytime soon out, and this that will also kind of do a lot of transformation in the AI space. That's my guess, guys. Okay, it is asking me something for it remaining. I'll keep driving, continuing. Okay, now again it says continuing. Let's see if this time it actually holds its word. We have 348 remaining. Let's see what happens. Over here again, we have running. I hope we are on Fable. Yes, Fable. And yeah, it's running a lot of things. Let's check the usage. Are we still at 91%? Then that will be great. Yes. And we have about 36 more minutes to go. Yeah, we have 9% and 36 more. And we are running two parallelly. I'm just waiting for this output because if this does not come out nice, then we'll have a lot of usage again coming. All right, let's move back here. Kimi K3 might be AGI. The car wash is 15. Yeah, this is the car wash and the R test that you don't know. Most of the models, even Opus, Sonnet, ChatGPT 5.5, failed on this one. Few questions. Only Fable passed on this question, which is I want to wash my car. The car wash is 50 meters away. Should I walk or drive? Drive, the car needs to be at the car wash to get it washed. And how many are in the strawberry? There are 3 hours. I think most of the models were answering 4 hours in the strawberry or 2 hours in the strawberry, if I'm not wrong. And it used to say, since it's 50 meter, you should walk. So now both those tests are being passed on this. So that's a great news. Right. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, this is the single biggest existential threat to America today. Our most popular influential figures truly believes data centers are destroying our farms and drinking all our water. Yesterday, one of the biggest streamers in the world told his audience that data centers are putting sludge in all our water. Like, so how do we save our farmland? Stop all these. I think America is right now must be really um, afraid of what Kimi K3 just achieved. I don't think they were expecting anything near this. They thought they were way ahead in the model race. No open source model will beat them for the next 6 months, and by that time, they'll have even better intelligence. But Kimi K3 came out of syllabus, beat and level a lot of frontier models on the benchmarks we just saw. So I think that is one thing that all the frontier companies, OpenAI, Gemini, Google, or OpenAI, Anthropic, must be scared as hell right now. It looks like it's ahead of Opus 4.8. It's event for 2 more weeks max. Better on benchmarks than in real case use cases. Yeah, that's what I think everybody is hoping for. Right now, every company must be hoping that Kimi K3 is just good on benchmarks and not on real life case scenarios, and it should not be able to beat ChatGPT 5.6 Soul or Fable. Opus is okay, 4.8, but it should also not beat Opus 5 when it comes out this month for sure. Sorry, guys, something not something which should be visible. Uh, that's the slop. That's the mind slop. That's why I always scroll very safely. All right. Again, come back here. We have Kimi K3 just passed Claude Opus 4.8 on Artificial Intelligence Index. An open weights model now beats Anthropic's best subscription model and sits 1 point behind ChatGPT 5.6 Soul and 3 behind Fable. This is actually crazy. You see this index, the artificial intelligence index. This is quite known to, uh, in the community, and everybody kind of follows this. Your Fable, of course, sits at the top. The crown is with it. ChatGPT is just 1 point behind it. And Imike is ahead of Terra, Opus 4.8, and Sonnet 5, of course, beat it by a huge margin and difference. It's crazy. Imike 3 sits here is crazy. This is a Chinese open weights model. If I have a if I have resources that can support 1.5 TB of RAM, I'll run any single day locally, then even using Level 5, because then I don't have to worry about limits. I don't have to worry about anything and just keep working and building and research. All right, let's check our development, guys. That's the priority. Okay, this is done. So that looks good. This is also happening. All the improvements are working upon. Uh, let's check the status. What is the status for this? Let's check the status for this as well, because we need to know where are we. And now this time, I hope it's not cheating us. Both reasons. In the last 10 minutes or 15 minutes, if I still have like 7-8%, I'll move this one also to high. Okay, we are anyways running this on high now. I'll move that one to high as well, because I don't need to save that usage limits anyway. All right. X is very spicy and interesting today, guys. That's why we are spending a bit of time on X. Developers across the world are a little scared about um, Kimike matching the intelligence of Fable and Opus and 5.6. We'll have Fable 5 open source cable models at our fingertips. That's the prediction, guys. Now anybody can predict it. It was hard to predict just shortly before, but now anybody can predict, of course. Right. Right. How is it running so far behind? Skip to live. I was behind. Okay, cool. And it blew my mind. It's expensive and very slow. Took over 30 minutes and blew entire $20 Kimi sub before it even finished one prompt for this. The output generally has Fable 5 level magic built into it. Falls between 5.6 and 5. That's a big claim. That's a big claim, guys. They say it's right between GPT 5.6 and Fable 5. This is a pretty good game, by the way. And he says it made it with one prompt. And as they say, Kimi K3 is better at front end design than Fable. I think it's just true. Uh, we getting model overloaded error in Fable 5 today. Yeah, I think that is the case. At a lot of places, they say there is an outage happening with Anthropic. For me, fortunately, that's not the case, Socialholic. But I think it might be a case for you that you are getting that overload error or stuff, because they are saying that Opus 5 is currently being loaded and getting launched soon, maybe tomorrow or day after. So that's why all of this is happening. But I guess for me, fortunately, it's not happening. My Fable is working, my Opus is working. Yeah, now it's. I don't know what's wrong with. Okay, our website is ready again, guys. Let's look at our website. Redesign is live. I don't have big expectations, to be honest, but let's see. Okay, this made it like a WM website. We have shoot the tray, sell the shine. One photo of your tray becomes tagged, price, share, and cataloged in 60 seconds. This looks really bad. This is fine. And this is how the whole thing looks up. This is our website as of now. It chose the best element from our different websites and kind of put it on this website. I still feel I am not enjoying it much, to be honest, but it genuinely made a lot of differences. Made it a lot better. I no complaints. I think no straight away complaints. It did improve a lot, but I think there is a lot more scope of improvement. It's definitely better than the first iteration, and I think, but there is a lot of scope of improvements. A lot of buttons are overflowing. I'm not really digging this golden black dark architecture. We should have both light and dark. A lot of information are there on the landing page. We should split the landing page into multiple landing site pages. I think we need to do and work on a lot of things. And even from motion and animation point of view, again, we can do a lot more better. I'm not also liking the fonts and colors and stuff. The box that you have made on scroll is on top and not really in the middle of the scroll. So I think we can focus on a lot of improvements in design still and like the whole flow of it. So work on that properly. All right. So again, a big prompt I've given it. Let's see how much time it will take because we have our usage limit again coming up. Social oligarchs, when do you sleep, bro? Usually I sleep around 1:30 a.m. on regular days. Today I'm just working a little overtime because I have this extra usage that I want to use. Because tomorrow it will be gone. In fact, it will be gone another 30-35 minutes, and we will be ending our stream as our usage ends today. It will get refreshed, of course. We'll get the whole new week usage, but that I want to consume with thinking more more thoughtfully and not just with these quick tasks, so that I will actually work on properly one step at a time and use it in better way. As of now I have this 8 more percent usage to kind of use in the next 20 minutes, so why not just use as much as possible. That's just my only plan right now. I am moving this as well to a high, so this will also run on high now, and both of these will work, and then I'll stop it in the middle, I know, and I'll go to sleep, and tomorrow then we'll work on the rest of part to it. Today X is very spicy, guys, so I'm pretty interested in what's happening on X. Did open source just win? It's about to. Sooner than we. Open source is going to win sooner than we think. Based on my last few Anthropic release, worst token efficiency. Sonnet 5 already set the toner. Constant safety fallbacks and random refusals. Smart intelligence gains. Lower limits because every fallback probably nukes your cache. Safer paddle. Okay, if this happens, Anthropic is dead, guys. If these things come true, Anthropic is not gonna live for long because they are taking away people from the subscription. They are probably bringing out the worst of Opus. Sonnet is anyways not usable in development sense, and ChatGPT 5.6 is nailing with the usage limits, is nailing with the price point, is nailing with the, and Anthropic has always been bad with. So yeah, been tracking Kimike are the publicly streamed. Yeah. Onyx. Been tracking give me beta output all day. People, yeah. So this you see, guys, this is what AI slop is about. This is how a bad tweet is written. This He's a great guy. He covers literally every single thing that happens across the world in AI on X. But you cannot track output all day. It just got released like 4, 5, 6 hours back. 5, 6 hours back. Yeah, I think 8 p.m. IST and 7 p.m. at best, I guess. And this tweet is 3 hours back. So, like in 3 hours, you cannot write all day. The AI is long. People are quietly one-shotting. So this is he has built a research mechanism like based on a proper keyword. It will fetch the latest post, and from those latest posts, it will create a tweet itself and post. That's the kind of workflow he has. Amazing workflow for someone who wants to cover everything, who is building uh, and updating everyone in his community. But you have to be mindful about these things because this is AI slop stream. Is reportedly dropping tonight. It already dropped by that time, right? So yeah, I think again, Kimi KAI itself is shocked. China just open sourced the Fable 5 class model. Never seen AI generate UI with this level. Just imagine what China must be hiding if they're open sourcing a model like Kimi K3, which is from the first look seen to be performing excellent on every scale and is almost near to a frontier level. Just imagine what they must be hiding because China has always been bullish and on tech, their own model, their own apps, everything. And it's crazy to see they are just open source this Kimi K3. So they must be holding back something so crazy, which I think even these frontier labs don't have, Mythos don't have. Official space agent says you are from India. Yes, buddy, I am from India. Um, I am just vibe coding, working out, like basically working on a few tools and things that I'm basically running and working on. Warm Day Jewelry Store, near in back road, antique gold only on prices. Versa linear glass near white canvas, one emerald action. Gold appears only on money. Yeah, okay, let's do this. Which theme should be the default? Let's do light theme. How should the marketing side be split? 4 pages. Okay, it's gonna work on that. And what is happening there? I did not get you. Like you're asking in general, what is happening in India particularly, or what is happening on stream, and what am I doing? We are building a lot of things. We have built a lot of things today. We have built a complete revamp of a content marketing site. We have done a SaaS revamp, and a few more things. Is there some problem going on? See a man laying down. Oh, okay. You are talking about the protest that is happening. Um, uh, I don't know. It's more of a bit of a political stance, to be honest. So let me be as clear and safe about it. Basically, there is a person who is on indefinite hunger strike for a particular cause, and so he has been on strike for I think the last 18 days. So his situation is a little critical. Uh, but of course, it happens like in a country with 1.5 billion people. People do these protests. But it's a very peaceful protest. Nothing bad is happening as such. It's just the people are worried about the man because he's been on a hunger strike for the 18 days, and they have some requests and some things with the government that they're trying to figure out, and hopefully things settle down very uh, soon enough so that the man becomes healthy again. He's an influential person. He has done some great work, especially in northern part of our country. So yeah, we are all just hoping for the best, and we pray that no matter what, he stays safe, because regardless of whatever the output of this whole protest is, nobody should be harmed. That's the whole. So that is something that I can tell, I guess, on stream. But if you'd like, you can of course Google it and read more about it. But that's what it is happening. I think um, it's a decent big enough deal, but yeah, I think these things happen, like, as you grow, as you uh, venture into multiple things, people want to put their voices forward so that they can be seen, they can be heard, and that's what the hope is about. Yeah, 18 days, that's actually long as hell, man. 18 days is a lot. Like, for someone who does not have the right energy for it, like, it's impossible, right? Like, someone like me will not survive. Most of the people will not survive it, but he has been, I think, on it for the last 18 days, and there wishes to him, of course. And of course, whatever happens, I hope happens good. We have 13 minutes and 93%. We can even move to extra high, guys. Just saying. Let's continue. Why are we stopping? Oh, okay, yeah, because something else is also changing. Cool. All right, hold on here. We will work on this later. Yeah, that another thing is also changing, so better to stay away. And this is also working. I can maybe in about uh, 5 more minutes, we'll move to extra high, guys, because we still have usage. Okay, bye. Thanks for joining in, man. If you are a fellow developer or someone who loves to talk about AI, stick around, see what we are doing. We are also making a huge progress. We are building tools, learning more of AI. But I'm glad you came for whatever reason. I hope I was able to answer your question. And I look forward again to see you sometime again on the channel in the chat. All right, let's move back to X while these are running. Guys, remind me, whoever is in chat, remind me in 5 minutes to switch to extra high for Fable. Okay, in 5 minutes, please remind. Safe to leave. All right. When you pick by one thing, okay, cool. You can pick it back right here. That should be good. This is running, but yeah. Can you give me some example of appointment booking pop-up which is clean and best? Example, I don't know, man. To be honest, like, I have not seen it in recent times so that I can give you. But of course, one thing I will tell you is go to some of the clinic websites of the biggest of the doctors in the country, right? Especially in skincare, because they make their websites very aesthetic. Go to their websites, and I think probably in one or the other website you will find a very clean design. That is one advice I can give you on this. I don't know of a very clean design. You can ask AI to make a clean design, it will make. You can check my website, wizardingmedia.com, or pulsehq.tech. But if you need something more specific to a use case, then you will have to find some use cases from a clinic website. All right, let's go back. We cannot miss this much of spice. Blows my mind that most society, yeah, tried AI in 2020 and stopped. They haven't tried Codex or Claude yet. For people who stopped using AI in 2020, you are in for a surprise. Please try. Yes. Whoever gave up on AI thinking that it's not good enough way back, like couple of years back, uh, should try giving a chance to AI again, because the way the frontier intelligence has improved is crazy. Like, I think you can achieve so much with AI. You can do so much work with AI that it's bonkers. I don't need to tell you how this will end. Bye. I think now Kimi K3 in the picture. Again, we will get again a reset of usage limits. I'll be happy if it comes day after or someday, because by then I'll be using my weekly usage of. I'll remind you. Thank you, man. Please do. Wipe code, which one do you actually prefer? As of now, Claude Fable 5. OpenAI investigates mysterious cases of 5.6 unexpectedly deleting user file. How do I run K3 on Cloud Code? Fable blocks me from most of my work. Now, Opus 2, sorry, here are the few benchmark scores of K3 have been officially confirmed. See this, how close they are to Fable 5. It's crazy. Way better than Opus 4.8. Knowledge work better than GPT 5.6. Generated Red Dead Redemption style open world game. These games just keep coming as any new model. Everybody's just cloning one or the other game again and again. 94%. Things accelerated more in the last 30 days from a dozen players than in the last year. Open source models are compounding, front end models are refining. When open source hits robotics, self driving, and life sciences, things are going to start. If you don't know, all the frontier models have a threshold or a safeguard for biology and life sciences, but open source model does not. And if it achieves the similar intelligence and there is no safeguard, anything is possible. We're at AGI in 2026. I think AGI will come in early 2027. You're aware of this chart, right? The AGI uh, AI super intelligence chart. I don't know how many of you are aware of this funnel, right? Funnel pitch. Is yes, here. So so this here you see are the 5 stages of artificial intelligence, right? The very first stage is the reactive AI, which consists of large language models. Like when ChatGPT originally launched, right? For example, back in 2022 and 3, where they were large language models, we query something and it gives the answer based on what it is trained upon. Then the second thing that came was agentic AI, which came almost 1.5 years back, where you can spawn multiple agents and give them tasks, right? Like for example, of course, in this one agent at a time. So let's say I wanted to build a website. So I'll spawn an agent and ask it to build a website. Now that agent will work with multiple tools, with multiple models, or however it needs to, and give me the final output as the website. The third stage is multi-agent system, where we currently are, where we can spawn multiple agents, do multiple tasks at once, and we do not need to worry about anything. We can research, we can build, we can learn, we can write anything using these multiple. Next step is the artificial general intelligence, which is the basically the next step to this. And it means human level reasoning across domain. So as of now, these models are good, but they cannot solve a lot of problems in chemistry, physics, biology, as you can see, or design new materials, or let's say write research for cancer or give cure for big diseases or anything, right? That is something that we're going to achieve with these models in the next 1 year. That is the kind of expectation. Previously everybody is thinking it will come around 2028 or 2027 last, but I think now it will come in the early 2027, or maybe best case scenario December 2027, but I don't think that's possible. And then we will have super intelligence that goes beyond human thinking, that goes beyond whatever we have done. It will develop superconductors, it will figure out new elements, it will do change the global economy, it will find cure for every disease possible. It will be beyond that we have ever thought of. It will be beyond that we'll ever be able to think of. And that is called super intelligence. This is the 5 level uh, artificial stages of artificial intelligence: reactive AI 2023, 2022, agentic AI 2024, 2025, multi-agent system 2026, AGI 2027, and super intelligence probably by 20 or 2029. Yeah, watch out for this. Time to switch, bro. 5 minutes over. Oh, thank you so much, man. Let's switch. Let's switch. How much usage are we at? Let's quickly check and let's switch. We only have 4 more minutes. Anyways, 95. Cool. Let's switch. Let's put it on extra high. Let's put this one as well on extra high. I think we can put that one on max. Let's put it on max. Why not? We have only 5 minutes. 8 minutes. It's fine. 8 minutes. Let me check on my Claude app. There I'll get a better idea how much time it will take to. But thank you so much, man. Thank you, Socialholic. You are here with me since very long. I really genuinely appreciate it, man. I appreciate all this. 3 minutes. We have 3 minutes, guys. Yes. 2 minutes. Damn. In 2 minutes, we'll have to stop this work because we cannot keep going with this level of. I'm just gonna spawn this ultra code. I'm spawning ultra code for the last 2 minutes, guys. Let's see again. Usage 97. I spawned ultra code. It took 2% within a second. Crazy. Can we touch 100? Can we touch 100 before it resets? One minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. I think our one of our code is done. That's why here we cannot do anything. Another code is running. And it's went into thinking. Probably not. Probably not. And then we have to quickly stop it, guys. To be honest. Because it will spawn multiple agents. It will take like 10% of my usage within a minute. So I cannot afford to do that. In a minute, we'll have to stop the. Working on Ultra, I don't think it is. But in an Ultra, it would have already touched 100%. Yep, 0%, 0 minute. We have that. Okay, no. Okay, I think let's not take a risk, guys. Let's move it back to medium. Okay, this also back to medium. Ultra code will take everything out of me. I'm glad. In a day, in 14 hours, I used it. I wanted to eat. Eat that. See, going back to zero. You haven't used Fib. Cool. All our limits are resetted, guys. We are good to go again. We are at 0%. Maybe Ultra code trains too quickly. Yes, man, it trains too quickly. But now we are back to medium. I think on both the pages. So yeah, to make sure we are back to medium. So it's no risk. We are going to end the stream as well, guys. In the next 2-3 minutes, I think we have had a long stream. We have done a lot of work, but now I am also tired. I need to sleep. I'm sorry. But yeah, let me just quickly do this tweet. that what a uh, commendable proud of did this with Claude with uh, medium reasoning Fable 5 within 14 hours. Great day. All right. We have this live as well. One shot generated by K3. Literally built this 5 minutes ago. See, everything is about K3. K3, K3, K3. Crazy. All right. This is our new website, guys. You see this? We have improved it quite a lot. Nice. Nice. I like it. I like it. Better than before. This error is coming, and also in the hero element itself, why is the arrow coming below and the text is on the upper line? That does not look good. So make sure that is not happening anywhere across the platform. All right, this is our last prompt for the night, guys. We'll just let it run. And over here as well, I think we are good. I'm just gonna stop it here. Let me just have it checked how much we have worked on this. Can you tell me how much work is done and how much is left? I want to stop here and continue with this tomorrow morning. So let me know if we can do that or not. Right. So I've just given it a prompt. It will tell me how much work we have done. We had a lot of work to do. So we'll figure it out, and then tomorrow we'll continue with this. I'll work on this offline, of course, in the morning, in the afternoon, and in the evening in the stream. If it gets completed, I'll show you the final results. Otherwise, we'll continue working on the stream if we stream. Let's see. Okay, bye, bro. Good night. Thank you so much, Social Holic. What's your actual name if you want to share? Uh, I would love to, get to know your name. But any which ways, thank you so much for being here, man. I really appreciate all the support. You have been here for a very, very long time. I genuinely, I'm glad I found you as a viewer. Thank you so much. Keep coming, keep chatting, keep building. Of course, I'll see you. Yes, it looks good now. Yeah, it looks way better for sure. Previously than what it was looking previously. I think yeah, I've made yeah. You see, this is also something we have changed. So yeah, we are making good progress, I guess. Aaj ka bhav. Yeah, we need to, of course, make a lot of progress. But for one day or maybe 4 hours of work, 3 hours of work, it's not bad, right? That is something I can say. 3 hours of work, it's good. We'll work on it. Yeah, we have the light mode as well, the dark mode as well, right? So I'm happy. I'm happy. Now I could think we have built something good. So yeah, this is what you can achieve with AI, guys, by the way, in 3 hours. In 3 hours. Committed. Now stopping the server, writing the resume memory. Cool. So we are doing that, and I think must already be used 1% of our Fable memory. In fact, 2%. Wow. You see this, guys? That's how sad it is to already used 2% of my Fable on medium. How is that even possible? Just fixing two minor bugs. Rakesh. Okay. Thank you, Rakesh, for being here. Um, and yeah, I'll see you soon, buddy. Have a good night. I'll just end the stream. I think right now. Yeah, let it run, and I'll just end the stream. And I'll let it. So yeah. So before that, I want to say thank you to each and every one of you, whoever find time to like, comment, subscribe. or even be on the stream today, even if it is one person or 10 people, we'll continue to do so, try to make a difference in the community and help anyone we possible. Right. So thank you again so much for being here, being part of this. Uh, I'll try to stream as much as possible. I'll make sure to provide value in each of my stream. Again, thank you so much, and I'll see you. Bye bye. Take care. Good night.